we go live at the Mordian Glory Battle Bunker. A mechanized guard regiment deploys in battle where a pest extermination has begun.
Hello again and welcome to another Warhammer 40k Mordian Glory Battle Report. In this episode, we find the forces of Armageddon, the Steel Legion, desperately trying to hold off the Tyranid swarm. The Termagants are coming to devour, well, try to devour. There's a lot of guardsmen here, but they're all inside metal boxes. But we're going to open those metal boxes and we are going to devour the juicy, delightful biomass inside. And joining me once again is my partner in crime, the Admiral of the Salty Seas. It is Simon! Hey!
Oh.
And you fought some Steel Legion today.
I have, yes.
Which is excellent.
Gone back to the roots.
You've gone back to your roots. Yeah, we'll cover that in the army list. But for those that don't know, this was Simon's first army, and it is his first love. There you go.
One way of putting it.
So it's going to be great because you actually get to run guard, and I'm hoping that you'll enjoy it, and that way you'll use it more often, and then I can use my secret forbidden love, my mistress, which is the Tyranids. I do love my Tyranids. I painted about 240 Termagants for this army.
Yep.
And then 10th came out and I could only run 120. I'm not sorry. But I did. This is my childhood dream to Tyranid army because it's High Fleet Kraken. And I'm a big fan of High Fleet Kraken. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to crack open these tanks.
God.
And we're going to crack on with this battle report.
Honestly, tell you what, my gran would love that. If my gran was still alive, she would absolutely find that hilarious.
Oh my God.
She'd also be in the 90s.
Oh. Hey, Tyranids, we don't mind. We'll still eat you, gran. There we go. And on that rather inappropriate and slightly insensitive note, let's take a look at the two armies that are battling it out today. And here we have 2,000 points of the Imperial Guard. His Imperial Guard. Not the Emperor's Imperial Guard. No, his Imperial Guard.
Mine. All mine.
Simon, you're running the Steel Legion.
I've gone retro. Yeah, it's like 8th edition all over again.
It feels right, man. It feels right. For those of you that don't know, Simon started off 40k with his Steel Legion.
I did, yes.
And one of the first battles you ever had was your Steel Legion versus my G-Stealer cult, I think it was.
It was, yeah, 500 points. I was like, I'm sure I recognise you. And I realised it was someone who'd been giving me advice on the internet. That was a little bit weird.
I'm just hiding in you all, Simon, like a good G-Stealer cultist. But you have been collecting guard for a long time.
Yeah, that is my true love guard. That's not changed, although they came out twice in 9th edition. Once at the start, they went very quickly back in. And then once just after the Codex dropped, but we were due a tournament. And I was running my Grey Knights, so I didn't really get much chance. And then obviously 10th came about 2.5 days after the Codex dropped.
Yeah.
And so first time they've been back out.
So this is truly their triumphant return.
It is, yeah. So if I can remember what I'm doing with them.
Hopefully that was somebody who can give you a bit of advice.
Yeah. Drop any comments, be helpful.
Retrospective. Tell Simon how he screwed up. Now, just to be clear, I will obviously, I can help you with stats and this time, but very much I'm going to let you play your game. This is your army and you love it and you're going to play it the way that you're going to play it. Now, speaking of which, should we take a look at some of the units?
Yes, let's go through it.
Do you want to take us through?
Yeah. So the 28th Armageddon Steel Legion.
Oh, he's named it. Yes.
Yeah. Armageddon still stands. So
KDFL, Armageddon stand. Just
too soon, maybe, I don't know. But,
have you read the recent law on Armageddon?
No.
There's quite a lot of demons running around
That's
now.
Fine,
the Orcs and the Imperium have had to team up.
Of course, that makes perfect sense. But it's still there anyway, so they should have named the box set Armageddon Stands, but that's controversial. Anyway, so
I agree.
We have got 6 armoured fist squads, 3 with las cannons, 3 with missile launchers, I am loving the thought of someone trying to wrestle a las cannon out of the hatch on top of a chimera.
Yeah.
6 chimeras, all with double heavy bolters and the bells and whistles.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, proper fluffy, loving. This is the way that Steel Legion should be played.
And these are the proper las cannons and the proper missile launchers and the plasma guns. I remember you telling me a story once how you spent something like 30 quid on one model because you just needed that Steel Legion officer. This was on like eBay or something.
It's the geezer waving his sword around.
Yeah, the officer. Is that the one with he's got the sword over his head?
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. Still got him, but not running any infantry commanders today, so that's why he's still in the case.
Yeah.
We've got Lehman Russ Tank Commander and 2 Lehman Russes. So Lehman Russes, he's got the enhancement that lets him do 2 orders.
Nice.
They're all battle cannons, all got large cannons. 2 have got heavy bolters at sponsons and one's got plasma cannon sponson.
The El Clasico Lehman Russ loadout. Faithful since 2nd edition. It was good. It's good enough for Dad. It's good enough for me.
I mean, Dad, I was playing. We've got a regiment, an engineer.
There we go.
And then we have a Manticore. Still love that model. And my favourite guard models, 2 Hellhounds with all the flamers.
I like how you have been trying to make Hellhounds good for about 8 years.
Yeah, and I'm going to keep trying. And then I wanted to bring something that was new to the channel, and it's only the second time I've ever run it, but we've got an Avenger Strike Fighter.
Yes, so cool.
So looking forward to using the special rule that allows me to shoot at any flying monsters that have killed the unit. Do you have any flying?
Yeah. I don't. Sorry. But we were talking about this off camera. Simon was like, "Oh, it's a bit rubbish, the Avenger," and I was like, "No, man, it's 130 points. Look how big and chunky that is for 130 points. Obviously, it's relatively fragile as in terms of its stats, but." You're getting lance cannons, you're getting a stubber, you're getting the Avenger Gatling cannon. It's a lot of firepower. And when you actually look at the amount of firepower this thing's putting out, the mixture of anti-tank and anti-infantry for it to be able to handle any kind of foe, and it costs the same as a Hellhound.
Yeah.
5 points more, but basically the same. Really, you're thinking 3 Avenger Strike Fighters. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I think it's a secret good choice.
Well, unfortunately, I've got a mortgage, so 3 Avenger Strike Fighters. And at 11:30 trying to repair the wing last night. I'm thinking I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
Love the model. Really, it's such a great looking model.
It's very cool. First time we've had one on the channel, so I'm very excited.
There we go. And then just to round the list off, it was, I'm going to be some heavy weapon guys, all these, but I thought try and drop them in.
Sounds a good choice. Let you do some
they've been annoying me for the last few weeks in battle reports, so I thought I'd give you a taste of your own medicine.
Just drop down and score points, baby. That's what it's all about.
So there we go. Not quite 2,000 points, 1,990. So my OCD is kicking off.
That's okay. Mine's 990 as well.
Oh, there you go.
But 1,990, I should say.
But yeah, old school. My true love, Steel Legion.
And hopefully, you come away from this battle report, whether win or lose, loving it so much that we can run guard every week, but you can run the Steel Legion, and I can start running like my Tyranids and my Tau and the Genesilical and maybe even the Orcs. The Orcs are finally they're finally in motion. I drunk bought them 3 or 4 months ago, and they've been they've been wiring at me from under the table for a bit, but I think now finally they're going to be in motion. So fantastic. I think definitely a classic Steel Legion, and it's Orc buggies as well. It's Steel Legion versus Speedwire, I think, versus Speed Freaks, I should say. That definitely seems like something we'll have to do in the near future.
Definitely.
But you're not taking on the Green Orcs today. You're taking on the very, very hungry Xenos. It is, of course, a Tyranid. So why don't we head over and take a look at their swarm today. And here we have 2,000 points of the chittering horrors, the chitinous swarm. The Tyranid menace is here, and it is ready to absorb and assimilate this entire battlefield. Being a Horde player, I have naturally gone for the Swarm Tyranids, and so I actually have to declare what detachment I'm going to use. I've said at the beginning.
It's new, yeah.
It's new. I've gone for an Ending Swarm.
Oh, fantastic.
Because I know how much you loved reinforcements for the Guard.
Yeah, it's my favourite ever stratagem ever.
So I figured you'd enjoy it again for the Tyranids.
Yeah, love it. Absolutely can't wait, yeah. Yeah. Fantastic.
I feel both bad and also very mischievously happy at the same time.
Regretting not bringing 6 hellhounds, right?
Oh yeah, all those battle cannons, they're Punisher cannons, right?
Well,
Nah.
strange enough, I did have a list with 2 Punisher cannons in, and I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. It'll look a little bit sus. Now I'm regretting it.
The comment section would have lambasted you, sir. Definitely, definitely. Well, so I am running on Ending Swarm today because I built my third army to be a swarm army, and if I can't field 240 termagants from the get-go, I will at least get close to that number by the end of the game with the ones that have come back.
Yay.
That's what I'm hoping for. Speaking of termagants, we have got 6 blobs. Now, we've got 3 blobs here that are all flesh borers, 20-man flesh borer blobs. And then we've got 3 which are running all with devourers today. So we've got a nice mixture of devourer and flesh borers. I do like the flesh borers. They are assault, so I can move forward and all that kind of stuff. But the devourers get more shots.
Right.
And I haven't used them before. I've used them like maybe once. So I'm excited to see the side-by-side comparison of the 2 different bugs. To you, it's all just bugs, but
Yeah, I was going to say, I really can't tell the difference, to be honest.
there's no worries. You'll feel the difference. Then we've got 2 squads of Tyranids warriors. I know a lot of people don't rate Tyranids warriors. They were kind of like good for one point during 9th, but I think you can't have a Tyranids army without warriors. They're just classic.
No. Advanced Space Crusade.
Exactly. They've been around since Space Crusade, though they look a lot better than the Space Crusade ones. Those ones.
I like the old ones. The ones that are, old school.
Doing the funky motions. Woo! It's the giant bulbous heads that get me, man. I like the alien heads, not the the Praetorian alien heads, rather than the big bulbous greys we came from outer space heads.
Show my age.
Show my age. That's true. That's true.
Space Crusade, I tell you.
But they didn't have these in Space Crusade.
No, that's very true.
It would have been a bit of a different game if they had.
Yeah.
We have got 4 big beasties. Now, I do have some more big beasties that are in the works, but these are the 4 that we've got right now. We've got 2 termagants, 1 with talons, 1 with the crab claws, and then we've gone for the 1 with the talons, this is Terry. Termagant. Yeah. And this is Jerry with a silent G. Right. Silent T. So, because everything's got to begin with a T.
Right.
This is Terry.
Yeah.
This is Jerry with a silent T.
Could be Tim.
This is, no.
Right.
This is Tony.
Yeah.
And this is Tyrone.
Right.
These are all the ones these have been named so far.
It could be still called Tim.
No.
No.
Because this is Turvagon.
Yeah.
Turvagon.
Yeah.
Trigon. Tyrannofex.
Right. You've got far too much time. A lot.
Now,
you say you're too busy. I'm not believing you.
Now, Terry has got the enhancement, which I believe is called Naturalized Camouflage. If that's not the right name, the effect is I get to pick 3 Endless Multitude units, which are these ones that are within range, and I can give them cover even if they haven't got cover.
Fair enough.
So it's not. It's not great, not terrible. It's just what it does. But we've got those 2. We've got a Trigon. We've got Tony the Trigon. He's a big monster. He's painted, so he's here. Yeah. And then we've got my only real anti-tank in the army.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit concerned.
I'm sure you said that last time when I played your guard swarm, and then you started obliterating my...
Yeah, but I'm not running plasma guns in every termagant squad. They do get a bunch of free weapons, and I looked at the free weapons, it's like 1 spike rifle, and I looked at them all and I went, these are all terrible. I'd rather just have the flesh balls rather than messing around trying to convert a bunch of my old termagants. So there we go. Now, Tyrone, I will get the names mixed up. And I gave them the names. Yeah. Tyrone has got the casino cannon.
What?
It's I don't know what it's actually called, but it's so swingy that it's been nicknamed the casino cannon.
Fair enough, right?
I think it's the rupture cannon.
It's like a battle cannon for Tyranids.
Yeah, except for it's 2d6 damage. So maybe it'll pop you in one go. Right. Maybe it'll do 2 damage. So far, it's not rolled above a 7.
Right.
So it's...
Fair enough.
It's not great. They obviously now said it this battle report.
Yeah, and course, also your bolt that you have against
my bullshit luck.
You'll be popping a tank again.
I hope 2, maybe.
Yeah, well, that's true. He's got 2 shots.
Yeah, but I can't split up. It's 1 weapon.
All right.
Somehow,
I was thinking that.
I'll explode 1 tank and it'll take another one with it. Yeah. And then we've got two bases of rippers because you know what? I'm gonna really troll them. They're gonna be 2 separate bases of rippers. There we go. Because I can take them in singles now. There we go.
Yeah.
And then we've got 3 units of Gene Stealers.
Yeah.
Now, these are my Gene Stealer cult Gene Stealers. So what I like to think has happened today is they've been doing their thing on the planet, setting up the psychic beacon, and now the true swarm has come. But I don't mean to alarm you, Simon.
Yeah.
I have 45 unpainted Gene Stealers. I can't even run that many.
I
can't even run that many.
The only time I ever played Gene Stealers with a Steel Legion, they absolutely bounced on the first turn and they got shot off the board after that. So maybe that's like they're not Orc hunters, mind, the Gene Stealer hunters.
Maybe that's true. Yeah, you thought that you were deployed to like Orc hunting duties in the forests, and you go into the jungles of the forest. And it actually turns out it's full of Tyranids in there.
Yeah. Well, we'll see at the end of this one.
Yeah, we'll see. But that is the Tyranid list that we're going to be running today. Now let's take a look at the field of battle after deployment. So here we have the field of battle after deployment, starting with the Steel Legion. Simon, you have deployed an iron spine of tanks across the front. I really like this bit. It's very thematic. Hellhound leading a spearhead, a literal spearhead of Chimera's Ford. Very, very cool. And then naturally, the armoured column advancing down the road. It's a very thematic deployment, and I respect that. I like that.
Hopefully it's not complete disaster of a deployment.
Well, I don't know what's going on here. Some sort of Chimera mosh pit is happening in the ruin there. But yeah, so it's a forest for our purposes. But yeah,
forest.
Yeah, we'll go through the terrain in a moment. As for the Tyranids, blobs, lots of blobs. Basically, I put the big monsters behind this. I conga line the swarms back a bit to the Tervigons, and then I just deployed a big line of them. Done.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Straightforward.
No point in overcomplicating the plan.
No, and I love your swarm deployments so much.
I think you're gonna really just destroy me this battle. I'm gonna be honest, because I don't have much anti-tank and I don't have as much infantry, but I do get lethal hits.
Ooh.
So I can scratch the paint on the tanks. Scratch. But no AP. So you're on 2-up save.
Interesting.
So yeah, there's ways and means.
You've seen my 2-up saves for my Terminators.
That's true.
I think I'd rather be off feel no pain than honest 2-up saves.
Lose Terminators to Consequence of 9th, lose tanks to Termagants to 10th. There we go.
Don't even joke about it.
Still too soon. Now, in terms of terrain, we've mixed it up a little bit. We've made the central ruin, that is a feature of our battle reports, it's now 2 ruins. So you'll be able to, this little bits here, you'll be able to shoot across there now, and instead these 2 are just going to be very, very line of sight blocking, and there's no windows in the bottom floor of either of these ruins, so hopefully that should provide a little bit of line of sight blocking, something that Simon, and he's probably regretting saying this now because he's put up the guard.
I should have left this battle report.
You're too honourable, sir. You're too honourable. Simon pointed out after the last battle, but after he was watching it back, that he was like, there was lots of cover, but there wasn't lots of line of sight blocking, and I thought that was a fair assessment. So we've added a little bit more in, but bear in mind that obviously these ones you can, when you get
there's plenty of light of sign blocking, but when the big one, when you're actually on the objectives, you were in the ruins, so you could be shot all over. So
there you go.
Try something a bit different.
So it should be similar to last time, but hopefully the objectives are a little bit more covered. But you have the Manticore, so that shouldn't be a problem for you. Everything is a ruin, apart from, as always, this is a Chimera. This is a forest. And this is a forest.
This is a ruin. We've not even started yet.
It's a wreck. and as always, these little bits going across here and here, they will count as battlefield debris, with the slight house rule that they're not going to slow movement down, going up and over them with vehicles or monsters, just because they're there to help benefit cover. They're not there to start messing around with people's movement, because we already have quite a dense board already. And that's the terrain, everything. Last thing to mention, the mission. The most important bit, probably. We are doing Vital Ground today, pretty standard objectives, hold them, get points. We're doing Hammer and Anvil deployment, and we've gone for targets of opportunity for the mission rule, because that means we'll have 3 secondaries in play rather than 2, which I don't think we've done that one before.
No, strange enough, I've never done this one in 10th yet. So it's avoided me.
Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad.
Well, I struggle with 2, so 3 is really going to screw me.
Or maybe you'll get 3. You'll get 2 bad ones and 1 good one. Maybe it's what you need.
Oh, yeah, tell you. Let's see.
Targets of Truth might become our favourite. We don't know. Or it'll just be 3 sources of frustration for you.
Yeah, you'll see me jumping out the second story.
Oh my god. All right, well, that is the field of battle, deployment, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a moment to find out who's going to go first. Simon, as my guest, would you like to roll on our brand new dice tray?
Let's hope it's lucky for me.
This was sent into the channel by channel user, supporter, and member Dulce Cappuccino.
Nice.
So big thank you to him for supporting the channel, and big thank you for sending us this awesome dice tray. I really like it because it's soft on the bottom, but it's also that deadens the dice a bit, but it's also it's hard on the sides, and that way you get that nice rattle. It should sound very nice. It should be good for those people that like ASMR. It should be very nice for them.
Start talking about toilet roll there as well. It's
soft on the bottom. It's 4-ply. It's 4-ply.
Right.
Go on, Simon. See if it's any lucky for you.
It does make a nice noise. You're absolutely right. Yeah, quite like that.
Oh, here we go. It makes a very nice
We're
noise.
actually going to get it on the first roll here.
Oh. Hey! So it will be the Imperial Guard going first.
That's 4 in a row now.
Have you always gone first?
I have, since we've been back doing these recently, yeah.
You know, there's probably some statistical probability there that someone can work out. If you're good at maths, let us know what the likelihood
1 in
is.
16.
There you go. It must be more than that with all the re-rolls that we've done.
Well,
the roll-offs.
Just going, it's a 50-50 chance that I'll win or you win. 1 in 2, 1 in
But you're
4.
saying 1 in 16.
Yeah.
And we'll see if chat agrees. I'm too stupid to work it out.
Yeah, I think I'm right, but I often think I'm right and turn out to be wrong.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll let them decide, and we'll be back with. This is not a bloody math channel. This is not Math Hammer. This is Warhammer. We'll be back after you've done your movement and command turn 1. With plumes of exhaust smoke spewing out the back. Do you like this narrative, Simon? I'm really going for it this week. With plumes of exhaust smoke spewing out the back, the Chimeras are revving their engines, driving forward into the heart of this city, into the heart of this swarm. You moved forward, didn't you?
I did, yes. I thought I'd try something novel.
You've been aggressive and assertive.
Yes, well, trying to.
Try to. It's not very aggressive and assertive assessment if you be aggressive and assertive, Simon.
We have gone forward.
Excellent, there we go. So this Hellhound drove to the barricade here and it's decided that it's going to burn these Tyranids. And then you had one Chimera break right, one Chimera break left, and then another Chimera doing sneaky things back there, getting lots of heavy bolts on line of sight. Tank column stayed still.
The tank column's not moved anywhere.
But then this armoured fist platoon, as it were, has pushed forward. You know, this would, do you know what this would technically be called? An Emperor's Blade Assault Company.
An Emperor's Blade Assault Company.
I'm getting that based off one of the old detachments we used to be able to take, which I'm hoping will come back with the Guard Codex in the year 2350. There we go. So that's your movement. Do you want to do some shooting?
Yes.
Now, where are you shooting first?
I'm going to take my Manticore.
Oh, you don't need to take a missile off, Simon.
I like taking the missile off.
But you get 5 shots.
Do I?
Yeah, it fires every turn now.
Oh, I tell you what. Better out of practice. Right, well, we'll leave that there then. Tell you, you live and learn. Right.
It's off now. It's gone. It's gone.
Right, well, I'm going to have a pop at the geezer with the big scary gun at the back.
The geezer with the big scary gun at the back. Okay, so you will get D6 plus 1 shots.
Yes.
2. It sounded good. It sounded good.
Can you CP that?
You can.
Yeah, I think I'm going to waste
But that's your only CP?
I don't need anything else for this, so I'm going to CP that.
Okay. Hey! Your gut instinct was right, so you'll get 7 shots.
So I'll be hitting on 4s?
You'll be hitting on 4s because it's plus 1, minus 1.
Yes.
2. Unfortunately, you didn't get any 6s, which means that you don't get any automatic wounds. Now, I believe, and I will double check, but I believe you will need 5s. If you roll any 4s, we'll check. If you don't, we'll be all right.
No.
So that's definitely one definite wound. Yeah. Now I'm on a 2-up save, But you are AP2, I believe.
That's correct.
AP2, 3 damage?
Yes.
So I get to roll my save, which will be a 3-up because I'll have the benefit of cover.
Yeah.
And we're using everyone's favourite dice today. These are the Gene Stealer Cult dice from 7th/8th edition, and the 6s are just 6s, so the symbols are on the 1. Which is great.
They're almost as bad as the Necron dice.
Yes, but the advantage is that they do have a Tyranid symbol on them.
Yes, that's true.
But we'll see if the cult is with us today. We've got some cult Gene Stealers, so hopefully it will be. So we're looking for a 3-up.
There we go, some quality shooting.
That's one of your infinite supply of missiles now gone. Now, what else are we going to shoot now?
Let's go with some fun again. Let's start with a Hellhound.
A Hellhound? My God, sir.
This Hellhound into that unit right in front of him.
Okay. Now, I'll tell you what. Just give me 1 second. I need to check one of my abilities. It's not going to affect your shooting now, but I want to do it so we can do the right steps in a moment.
Okie dokie.
So it's a good job that we checked. What I was looking into was how my camouflage worked and how my endless swarm extra movement worked. And what happens is I pick 3 at the beginning of the first battle round and they get cover. So I've just gone for 1, 2, 3. The 3 that are up the front, out in the open. And so they're going to have benefit of cover, which will help me against the Hellhound. So I've not jibbed Simon in any way. It's just for me to remember that I've paid for this, so I might as well use it.
Yeah.
And then in terms of my extra movement, when you shoot me, once you finish shooting me, I get to move D6 inches closer towards you, but I have to go close towards you. I can't use it to mess around with. There's a stratagem that lets me mess around with it, but I'm not going to play that now. So, Simon, you have 2d6 shots from your Hellhound. 5.
They should be wounding you on 3s. 2s.
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 4. So I shall get 4 dice ready. I'll grab a handful and keep them next to the dice tray. There we are. 4 mighty dice. Now, this will be AP2? AP1.
Oh, that's a good question.
I roll a dice, see if it. So it will make a slight difference because you are ignoring my cover. But if I'm AP,
it is AP.
Inferno Cannon, it's AP2.
AP -2.
So I will lose. I will lose all. I don't even get a save.
Well, there you go.
I don't even. Why am I rolling down? That was a really good roll. That was a really good roll. I don't even get a save. Ah.
There you go. It's worth an investment in points there for the.
Yeah, good naturalised. I mean, they are bright red. They're not really camouflaged, are they? There we go. Now, do you want to spaff your hunter-killer?
What, to kill 1 term ago?
Yeah. No. Okay. What are you doing next?
Right, we'll go with this Hellhound, this Chimera into those Gene Stealers.
Okay, that's fine. Are you going to do both of those chimeras into them?
Well, yes.
What we'll do is we'll let you do that off camera.
Yeah.
And we're back and see if any Gene Stealers live.
Okie dokie.
Once the chatter of the heavy bolters had finished, there was naught but green gloop left. The Gene Stealers have been annihilated. First blood to the guard. That used to be an objective, first blood.
Yeah, I remember that.
You used to get a point for it back in the day. But now it's just an honourable thing. You've got the first blood. You've got the bragging rights, as it were. Now we're going over to this flank, and Simon is going to fire this battle cannon, which has got take aim on it from the commander, into the swarm. Now he's firing that one first because what I'm inevitably going to do is just take a few casualties off and then...
Which is quite rude, really.
Yes, it is quite rude. And then you probably won't be able to see me with anything else. There might not be much. We'll have a look, but there might not be any other shooting there. So I've spent my CP, so they only count... They basically don't get affected by blast. They count something less than 5 models for blast.
Even ruder.
Very rude. But you're still going to blow the crap out of them. So, go nuts. What are you firing first?
I'll start the battle cannon. Let's go for shits and giggles.
D6 plus 3.
Hey!
9. Oh! Ah! Dice gods have punished me for being a sneaky boy.
And he's not moved.
Nope, so that means 6s will auto-wound.
Well, kind of think that hopefully shouldn't have an issue wounding.
Wounding against Termagants, yeah.
Well,
it's not bad. 1 auto. And then 4 misses. There's 1, 2 in there.
Yep.
And then those need 2s to wound. Oh! He's fired a dud!
This is why I don't play with Steel Legion anymore.
Now, that would be AP1, but I've got my cover thing, so I'm on a 5-up save. Nope, so 2 have died. Oh no, it's these 2 that are sticking out.
Terrible. Last cannon.
Last cannon. Fire!
Misses. And I'm not going to overcharge. So
Do you have any Sentinels in your collection?
Yes.
They can give you some real ones,
I know,
potentially.
yeah, I was thinking of it, but then I was just like, Hellhounds!
Hellhounds, yes! Oh, he's gone ape. He chucked the dice around.
So there's 2 plasma cannon, not overcharged.
2 plasma cannon shots. Yeah.
Both hit.
2 hits.
One's an auto wound.
Yeah.
2.
So that will be 2 at -2.
Yeah.
So this will be a 6-up save because of my cover. No, that's not a 6.
Stupid.
It's not a 6. I love rolling these dice because they're so frustrating. It's like, they're like the troll dice. And then, so that would be 2 dead. Then you've got your heavy stubber, which will be 3 shots.
Heavy stubber. Yeah, forgot about that. Tell you.
I tell you, it's all coming up, Simon, now.
That's 2 hits, 1 auto wound.
Indeed. That's not a wound there. And I get a 4-up save.
It's all coming up, Simon.
Yeah, it's all good. Someone get on that 50! No, I've saved it on my naturalized camouflage. You couldn't see me because I'm bright and red. It's so overt, it's covert. In range?
Yes.
All right.
Come on, let's do something.
Burn the bug.
Oh, for crying out loud.
It's very bouncy, this new dice tray.
It's like a trampoline.
There you go. 5.
2s.
2s.
Oh, crying out
Did
loud.
it again. There's a couple of 1s in there.
3.
3. I shall grab an extra dice. I don't know why I've moved them away again.
-2.
Right.
-2.
-2, ignore cover. So I don't need the dice. False hope again. So that was 2, was it?
Yeah.
No, 3. 3. It was 3.
wasn't it?
It was
Yeah.
3. There you go. It was 3. Just trying to jib you out some bloody casualties there, Simon. I'm sorry.
And listen, with my rolling with this, I remember exactly why I put these guys away. Is because every time I play with them, my dice rolls go to pot. Like my Grey Knight, I get good rolls.
You do get good rolls. You've got Quicksilver dice, never let alone Quicksilver armor. Although then we had that battle port where you...
Yeah. Don't get me. You know.
And then there was those conscripts that time.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that either.
So maybe there's a bit of confirmation bias going on.
Yeah, but you forgot what they were like in Adepticon and one and just tanked the whole big.
You're still riding that high from like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's honestly, still excitable about that.
For the viewers' knowledge, Simon's Grey Knight Nemesis Grey Knight Grandmaster
Yeah,
in a Dread Knight
yeah.
tanked
2 rounds of shooting.
2 full rounds of shooting on just a 4-pin run.
Yes, from a big Tau thing.
Riptide. Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful. Not only did you tank shooting, you tank shooting from Tau, which makes it all the sweeter.
That was funny.
Now, is that all of your...
I think there's not much else I can
Because
really...
I've scout moved here, so you can't see me. I don't think you can see down here now. So that will be the end of your turn 1. Let's have a look at some objectives. So you were to capture enemy outpost, which you're going to bin off, I'm going to assume. So you'll get a CP for that.
I'm back up to 1.
Back up to 1. Overwhelming force, you haven't quite got it yet. And storm hostile objective. Oh wait, were they in range of the objective, the Gene Stealers over there? I think they were just out.
Yeah, no, they can't. From their scout move.
Yeah, these ones were, I think, but you couldn't quite target them. So you haven't got overwhelming force yet or storm hostile objective, but those ones are definitely...
Storm hostile I do get, because I think it says if there was no...
Oh, your opponent did not control any objective mark at the start of your turn, and I've got this one.
Oh, does that not... Oh, right. Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, tell you what, it was a shitty draw for the first.
Shitty draw. Oh my days. Well, we'll be back and see. Let's see if we can put some salt in the wound, and if we can have a particularly good draw. We'll be back with a Tyranid turn 1. Tyranids turn 1. Yes. I am so excited. I have swarmed forward. I have just been scuttling. I've been scuttling around the room. Simon's been very disturbed. But I've also pushed my big blobs of NIDs forward. So we've got 1 unit here. They're on the objective. They advanced. Yes, they did advance. And then, because they needed to get on the objective, they can't shoot because they've got the Devourers. Gene Stealers handing on the objective as well. All of these bugs here advance, but they have flesh bores, so they don't mind. They can advance and shoot. And then this Devour blob here just moved forward. We've got 1 unit on this objective here, a couple of units on this objective here, and then in the centre, on the flank, I should say, this blob moved forward, hoping to try and devour a tank here, and then we've got some other casualties and stuff. Casualties. Soon, some more bugs coming here. Now, I did have my reaction moves when you shot me,
yes,
and I got a 2 on this squad, so I just added that onto their movement this time, and I got a 1 on this unit there. So I know I didn't do that on camera, but it was only a 1 and a 2, so it didn't matter too much. I have forgotten one thing though. Meh. I'm going to see if I can do anything to you.
Fair enough.
That's it.
Okay.
That's my movement. Command, I didn't have anything else to do. I gained a CP. I'm on 2 now. And I then drew my objectives. I got Assassination, which I'm not going to get. Secure No Man's Land, which I have got. And then Capture Enemy Outpost, which I'm not going to get. So it wasn't a particularly strong draw for anyone turn 1. So
slightly better than mine, to be fair.
Only slightly. But we're going to now go into the shooting. And I only have a few tiny bits I'm going to bother doing on camera, with the main show being Tyrone. Tyrone's going to go. So he's going to fire his Rupture Cannon.
Yeah.
And he's going to put it into... Oh, if I pull this off, you'll be very upset with me. So we'll do it. I'm going to put my Rupture Cannon into your tank. Oh no, you've got the 4% vulnerable save on him.
I do.
No! Alright, fine. We'll put it into this guy.
Ooh, different,
because I just want to kill him.
Do you?
Yeah.
What is Hellhound? What's he?
He vexes me. Terribly. Also, I can concentrate some more firepower and I might actually get him.
So smoke, is that for the phase or?
It's for the phase.
In that case, I shall.
You're going to pop smoke. Oh! So now you're on -1 to hit and you've got cover. So I'm only hitting you on 4s now. Yeah, imagine if I shot in with and you'd pop smoke and you had your invuln.
You should have tried it.
Would have been what I do to you. All right, needing 4s now. Here we go. It's a hit. All right, now strength 18, so I'm going to wound you on 3s.
Yes.
We should have gone for cameo. I would have wounded you on 2s. No, it's all right. So AP 4, but that's going to be AP 3 because of cover, and you're a 2-up save base now on a Hellhound, so it's a 5-up.
Come on, boyo.
Oh, no. Not quite. All right, come on, Cult Dice. I want to see 2 6s and no symbols. Casino Cannon. 1 minute. The Casino Cannon. The Casino Dice.
Oh, okay.
We've got 1 here. 1 minute. I've got another one.
So this is the weighted dice tray.
Here we go. The Casino Dice for the Casino Cannon. These were sent to me by L1011 TriStar. So he told me you've got to hold them like this and you've got to flick them in. All right. I'll take it. It's not dead.
No.
You got a wound left?
Jesus.
Is it a wound or 2 wounds?
1 left.
1 left, baby! L10, thank you for the Casino Dice. You know, I heard you got these from Element Games, at the toilet. Casino Dice for the Casino Cannon. I should have gone for your fucking other. Oh no, you would have passed your 4 up there, so
yeah.
I shouldn't have gone for that. All right, so the Casino Cannon's done well. We'll see if the Death Spitters can finish you off. Now they are going to have a whole bunch of shots, 9 to be precise. Now I will be hitting you on 4s and wounding you on 6s.
Right. Okay.
It's a lot of misses. Actually,
that's pretty good.
It's actually just a cluster, yeah.
So that's being very picky there.
Oh, so these are 6s now.
No.
So nothing. So that's that over there. I'll do all the termagants off camera. And then we've just got the Desperate over here. And they're going to shoot into that Hellhound. So we'll try again.
It's like a heavy bolter.
With only 1 damage. Alright. I just like the name, to be honest. Oh, that's a Simon roll, that is.
I was going to say, yeah, you've definitely been hanging out with me for 2
Oh,
hours.
no. Years of academy training wasted. Oh, not in the tray, but it's nothing. And that's a 6,
Again, I'm not falling for that rubbish.
That's basically it. So I do have a bunch of the shooting, but it's all just shite.
Yes.
So we'll be back once all of these Devourers and Fleshboards have shot at this one dude and see if we can kill him. And then we'll be back at the end of the turn. Survive! Survive! Covered in head to toe, like a lorry going down a motorway or highway if you're an American. This hellhound is covered in dead fleshborer beetles and devourer brain leeches, but it still lives. It lives on one wound like an absolute giga chad. You cannot destroy the guard. I mean, the fact that he took 10 wounds and then proceeded to take no wounds.
Yeah, it did cost me CP, to be fair.
It did cost you a CP, but it was worth it. I did think about charging these guys in because I thought the Chimeras were 3 OC each. Turns out they're only 2 OC each. So even though I'm only 5 OC, I will hold that objective, and I'm being very rude to Simon, and he's now not going to get that primary point.
Yes.
I feel very bad about that.
That's fine.
I apologise.
No. That's exactly what I'd expect from you, to be fair.
You bastard. Over here, we ended up charging in. All the firepower went into the Hellhound and did nothing. Getting a bit miffed.
Right.
Lethal hits isn't really doing anything. And then the Gene Stealers did 3.
Oh, yeah, the Gene Stealers.
Gene Stealers did well.
Yeah. I didn't squash any in return.
It makes me feel it makes me feel a little better. It makes me feel a little better.
Mighty 3 attack.
Your mighty 3. But that was basically my turn. So we've done 13 wounds in total to the guard motor pool.
Yes. You've done more to my motor pool than I've done to your guard nids.
Guard nids. God, I love it. I love it all. Oh. But points. I was able to get Secure No Man's Land.
Yes.
Which is good. So that's 5 points from me, and I binned off Capturing the Outpost.
Yes.
But that's it. So it's probably the least lethal game of 40k that's ever been played.
It's like little bitch slapping in it. So
it's like 2 wet fish are slapping into each other. But I think it's going to hot up now because I don't have my cover anymore, which didn't help me anyway, but I don't have it. And now I've swarmed forward quite a lot. I think I'm going to be quite exposed. So we'll see what happens. But I think there could be a lot of dead nids by the end of this term. But
let's hope so. It'd be nice.
I do have some CP in the bank though.
Yes,
Oh baby.
If we can kill 2 units, you can only bring 1 back, can't you?
Unless I cheat.
Yes, like your dice.
Yeah.
Like
I've been rolling a lot of symbols, boys. I'll tell you what though, it has been vexing me. But we'll be back with guard turn 2. Drive them, men! Literally drive the vehicles forward! Simon, this is by far the most aggressive I've ever seen you be, both to me personally off camera and also in a battle report. This is madness, I say. You're just doing a big armoured spearhead.
yes, sod it.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not 8th edition. You don't worry about getting stuck in combat anymore, do you?
No, that's a lesson I need to learn with this. You know, this used to be a gunline army for me, and now it's squash bugs under your tracks.
Exactly. Lots of extra attacks you can get from those armoured tracks. So you have pushed, these 2 chimeras have stayed here because they're basically move blocked by the nids, but you've pushed 2 more chimeras up to here. The armoured spearhead has moved.
It
It has. It's not really a spearhead. I need to think of a new name for it. Spear end. And then you've got the
spear handle.
the armoured spear handle has moved back, and then this hellhound, he's not taken.
No, I mean
he's not lying down.
No, he's going to go and burn some shit.
You can swear.
Burn some shit.
There you go. And then the main star of the show, the Avenger Strike Fighter, has come in, or as Simon said, Nyawn. It's fun when you get to play with the toys, isn't it? So it's what it's all about. And then you move this chimera here.
Yes.
Now, all of this aggressive movement did trigger a lot of skulking horrors from me, and I used it to do my own aggressive movement forward. I didn't really try and be very hidey-hole with it.
Yeah.
So what happened is these guys pushed onto the objective, so now I've got quite a lot of OC on that objective there.
Yeah.
Do you want to disembark these men?
No.
No, you're going to stay in?
I'm going to stay in.
You don't think you can grab that objective?
I'm going to try getting it a different way.
Okay. I respect the hustle. We'll see if it works out.
We're going to see how we get on with
Exactly. You've called an air support.
I've got air support, I've got artillery, I've got Somehow I've just hit my steps goal by waving my arms.
Nice. That's how I told you you've been animated, man. I told you you've been animated. He's so excited. He's reached a step goal.
I'm gonna try and get it another way because I think if I get the guys out, they're gonna be dead.
Yes.
The next turn. So let's not play into your strength. Let's see if I can do it.
Husband your OC.
Yes.
Husband the OC. Now, so that's all of your movement done then. All of my movement and your movement phase done as well.
Yeah.
So I guess it's going to be time for you to shoot me.
Yes.
All right, we're back in just a moment. We are starting off with the biggies, with the Lehman Russ. And what's the plural of Lehman Russ? Russi? Russes? Or is it just or is it just Lehman Russ plural?
Lehman, I don't know.
Lehman Russes. There we go. We'll go for Lehman Russes. We've got math questions. We've got linguistic questions here today.
Like countdown this.
It's just a Nettenber. Anyway, we've got... That's an IT card reference for anyone that watches it. Who are you firing first?
Well, we'll go with the ones that have got the...
Plasma.
Yeah. So.
Okay, and you're firing into Tyrone.
Yes.
Have I got my dice? Let me grab them. I've got my dice. Whoop. Okay.
So, D6 plus 1.
D6 plus
D6.
3
yes,
on him.
Right.
If you really want to add one, that is your prerogative, but that is 5 shots.
Hitting on 3s.
Yes.
I'm going to take aim. Oh, Jesus wept.
Naturally.
Wounding on
5s. That's 1. It's an AP minus 1, but I'm in cover, so it's a 2-up save.
Okay.
It's fine. Now, do you want to... How much CP do you have? 1. Not 2?
No, just 1.
You could really do with an extra 1.
I know.
Because you could get extra AP.
I know.
Okay.
But I haven't.
But you haven't got it?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately not.
So, what next? Last cannon? Okay.
Oh.
It is a hit, but it's not an auto wound because you moved. 3's to wound.
It's a wound.
And... Just going to blank that one. I have to do it before I do anything else.
2d3 plasma cannon shots.
He just gave me the finger.
So that's 3 hits.
3 hits, indeed.
Presuming it's 5s.
Yeah, 2 wounds. Now, you can. I don't mind you do this retrospectively. Do you want to overcharge? It will mean you'd have to take 2 hazardous checks. And if you roll for each one you roll, we'll do 3 wounds to your vehicle. So you're not going to risk it. Okay, so I'll be on a 3-up save against this, and it's 1 damage each. So I'll take a damage.
Wait, I've finally done some damage.
There we go. We'll count up for now, and we'll be back with the total wounds in a moment. Assuming, if you start getting above 12, we'll check it. Hunter killer. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a hit.
What's its strength?
Big. 3's to wound.
3s.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain.
Hunter killer. Let's have a look.
Strength 14, I think.
Strength 14. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, it's an absolute doozy.
Oh.
It's better than the old crack missile it used to be.
-3.
-3, so -2, so it's a 4-up. Oh, I've got it. I've only gone and done it.
Right, next one.
Next one, just keep going.
There we go. We've got the 7 shots back. No, we've got 9.
9!
Why do I...
9. You're thinking of this guy.
No, I'm thinking of my Doomsday arcs is what I'm thinking.
Oh, so lesson for you. Apparently you were only doing half the number of shots.
I know, yeah. Well, this is why these bloody cards, I'm there going, right, why is it not? Oh, no. The number of bloody things is on a different
It's on
bit.
Yeah.
I often wonder why they've gone down. But I think I got another thing wrong as well, to be fair. But
that's the point. This is the beauty of doing battle ports. You can roll, man. You know what you're going for. The beauty of doing the battle ports is you actually learn. You make a lot of mistakes at first, but people tend to be quite forgiving, and they're like, because people know that we play different armies and stuff. So it's one of those things where they're quite forgiving if you make mistakes, as long as you don't make the same mistakes twice, kind of thing, in subsequent battle reports.
1.
1? I would chat away and 1 whole damage. Hey! That'd be 3 damage.
Take 3.
That'd be 3.
Right.
1 minute. You've just hit me with a big shout. It's going. There you go. You've got to get into it, man. It's got to be done.
I'm still upset about that last cannon. Right.
I'll blank that one.
Right, let's do the heavy bolters.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. That's 6 is a sustained hit.
Oh.
So get that hit back in there.
And it's going to be 6s.
This is going to be 6s, yeah.
Oh, take 2.
Take 2.
-2, down to -1.
That -1 on heavy bolter.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, there we go. He's trying to get things past me, boys.
Right, last cannon.
Cheaty Simon. Suspicious.
It's a hit.
It is a hit. It is a hit. It is a wound. It's a 4 up.
4. I'll tell you what. Tank commander.
Now he only hits on 4. Miss out. Hunter killer. It's a hit. It's not a wound.
Tank commander. Let's try this one.
Okay, he only hits on 4s.
Yeah.
It's a good amount of shots, though.
That'll be 8 shots.
That will be 8.
There you go, I'm learning.
He's learning. He's getting there.
Oh, Jesus, webs.
I think you'll find that's got Emperor Webster on this channel.
1
wound. I'm okay.
Heavy bolters.
Simon's like, I'm coming back here. I'm putting multi-metals on every... I don't like heavy bolters anymore.
I'll have that.
Ah! The humble heavy bolter. It's very humble.
Last cannon. Misses.
Misses. Hunter killer.
Hits.
Hits. No! It's a 1!
Jesus.
Good boy. Good
Right.
boy. I mean, I do like the imagery of like the giant spears from like the rupture cannon like coming down, it's like impaling onto the front of the hellhound. It like to their eyes, it like veering off, crashing into the ruin, and the tank commander's like forward, all guns fire. It's like poof, there's explosions happening here, but it's all just like shrapnel going everywhere. They're hitting here, they're getting close, but they're not quite getting the hit. And then one guy just on the move actually gets a direct hit on like the eyes, like just like takes off its head off, but it's a giant. And obviously the hunter killer missile, the las cannon hit as well, but it's weird Xenos monstrosity into the image, the damage. I know, I'm just getting into it, man. I'm enjoying the back and forth. It's 3v1. It's 3v1 and he's doing it.
I was going to say,
he's doing it.
Right, let's move on to my chimeras.
Okay, we'll do all the chimeras off camera.
We can do, but somebody's got some big shots I'm going to put into it.
That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. If he dies to hunter killers, he dies to hunter killers. That's okay. What we'll do is we'll come back to the Avenger and the Manticore, and we'll do the rest of it off camera.
Okay.
Because it's lots of Dakka.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll come back in just a moment once we've let the Chimera Storm do its thing. The line has ended. The line has ended. Simon just rolled some of the worst dice I have ever seen. Las guns, heavy bolters, hunter killers, plasma, you name it, he shot it. The end result was 0 damage to this thing after... I mean, you barely even got a hit. It was
nothing.
Just crazy. And then he was able to... It started off well with the Hellhound. The Hellhound burned the swarm here. But they then got into combat with him thanks to their surge move, which made all the other bits manage want to hit.
Yeah.
And suddenly it became very difficult to clear those. As a result, there has been so much thinking from High Command. And we're going to do something a little bit different. You were originally going to start pounding shots into here.
Yeah.
But you realised the moment you did that, all would happen is I just get into engagement range with the Chimera, because I'm not quite there yet, because that was a skulk move, not a surge move.
Yeah.
So instead, now we're doing the Avenger. We're back with the Avenger, but you're doing it into there with the Avenger cannon, the stubber into there, and the las cannon's going over here. And because you're a plane and you're high in the sky, you can just see basically where you want.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so... What are you shooting first?
We'll do the Gatling cannon, or the bolt cannon. So
The Avenger bolt cannon!
10 sustained 1.
Just 1 minute. Chat. This is an Avenger bolt cannon. So you're avenging yourself.
Shit dice rolls.
You're avenging all of the all the times when I roll 6s in bolt action. All right? Channel that energy. Channel that energy.
Come on, boyo. Come on, boyo.
No! No! Oh my god. Oh, not one hit.
Not one hit.
Not one. It has sustained hits on 5s.
Right. The
Stubber. 2 hits. Okay. Wounding on 3s. That's a wound. It has failed. Now that is important because it means that you, I believe, are OC3.
Yeah.
And I'm OC3. Oh no, I'm OC6. Yeah, no, it hasn't made a difference, sadly. You would have needed to kill 2 more.
Let's see if the last cannons can rescue the situation.
Come on, lads, cannons. Hit on 4s. Yes! Do it! Wounding on, I believe it's 3s.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to check. I think I needed to double check my toughness. I think I'm tough as 11, but I am very tough, so we'll just double check quickly. I've double checked, and the Tyrannofex is actually toughness 12. Simon had some choice words about that off camera, so it's now just the 1 wound rather than 2. But good job we caught it.
Yes.
It's a 4-up save. And if I make this, I think I might get punched. No! I feel bad. So I was like, why can't you roll some more of those fucking symbols on those dice? So that is, you've got your Manticore to go now.
I'm a Manticore and 2 Chimeras.
Okay, well we can do that on camera, so people believe us when we say you had your and you had this thing as well.
Yeah.
It's not fired yet.
Yes, I have.
Oh, did it kill 2 Gene Stealers?
Mighty 2 Gene
Mighty 2 Gene Stealers. Okay, so where are you going to fire the Manticore?
I'm going to have to put it into them. Oh, it's blast.
It's blast.
I'm going to put it into that.
You're going for it. Okay.
Actually, no, let's put it into these guys here.
That will get you D6 plus 5 shots, and you have 4 rerolls to hit. Because the Manticores get rerolls to hit against units with more than 5 models in.
Let's do that.
So you're like, fuck these fucking swarms. I'm going to put my shots into there. Okay.
Come on. Let's get some shots.
2 plus 5 is 7.
So hitting on
4s with 4 rerolls. Fucking hell, man. Right, put those dice to one side. I refuse to let you use those anymore. Get some new dice together, right? And give them a good shake. And throw them in that tray. There we go, much better. So two auto go through, which is 2 dead. And then you've got 3, which kill 2 more. So 4 have died. There we go. Grim. That was a grim turn, that was. The good news is that I don't do any damage back to you, at the very least.
Yeah.
So if you have 1 bad turn, at least you'll have 3, 4 more to turn the franchise around.
Hey. Right.
And then it's 2 Chimeras. And they go... Oh, so I'm going to do my Surge. 2 inches. I have to go closer towards your Manticore, but I think technically speaking I am ending up closer there, so I'll go into combat with you like that, and then these 2 Chimeras are going to shoot into here, I presume, and there'll be -1 to hit.
Yeah. So I can't fire my missile. It's missile launcher blast.
You can fire a crack missile instead.
Yeah. So right, I'll do them both.
One thing that, just to mention, that caught Simon off guard was the missile launchers and last kind of shooting out the back of the Chimeras hit on 5s.
Yes.
Because all of the other weapons are vehicle mounted, they're heavy, so they hit on 4s, but they're infantry technically, so they hit on 5s, which is a bit of a pisser.
Right, so I'll just do them both at the same time. So last gun array.
Okay.
So this is the first one.
Nice.
That was fun.
Tell you what, we'll let you do this off camera actually, because
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a lot of shite, isn't it?
Yes.
So we'll be back once the many shots have been fired. And once the dust had settled, only 3 termagants remain. Actually, really good work from the Chimeras and the Lasguns and everyone else, very much making up for the general just debacle that was the rest of Simon's turn, unfortunately. So after the end of Imperial Guard turn 2, they've been aggressive, they've made some good pushes, and they have thinned out. Well, this blob's a bit thin, and they've thinned out 2 more blobs. So I am looking a bit thin, and nearly all my Gene Stealers are dead, but I haven't yet lost a full blob, which is...
I'm trying to say
tricky
against your guardsmen, to be honest.
Well, it's tricky because I can regrow into this blob, so they'll get some guys back. But I'm far out of Tervigon range to regrow over there. So those termagants they're not respawning this turn. to say the least. Now, at the end of your turn, Simon, I think you did okay on objectives. You were able to storm a hostile objective because you took the one that was over there.
Yep.
So you've got that one. And attempting target, I believe, was this one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When you haven't got that one.
No.
And overwhelming force still eludes you. Amazingly, it still eludes you. So that's a bit of a...
Overwhelming force.
You have to kill a unit on an objective. Oh, no, you've got that one.
Yeah.
Overwhelming force, you've got that one. You've got that. That was the cheese stealers again. So you should end up with quite a few points at the end of your turn
I'm going to
too.
get rid of that sort of...
Attempting target.
Yeah,
You're pinning that one off. So CP in the bank for you. All right. Well, we'll go over to Tyranids. Turn 2. Tyranids, turn 2. We drew, cleanse, and storm hostile objective. These objectives that we can do. We have fallen back with the 3 little bugs here. I couldn't reinforce. I wasn't near enough to a Turvigon. But there was a 20-man blob that has taken their place, and they have begun to cleanse that objective there. Brilliant. I have then come over here in the middle and done exactly the same thing. The 3 termagants that were here have fallen back to there, and the termagants that were over here have moved forward and now cleansing that objective. And then I've done it again. I don't know if I think I can only cleanse twice, but I've put myself in a position to do it again. This unit of termagants has moved up and onto that objective, and we're going to try and cleanse that one as well, with this unit of termagants just forming a line here, ready to try and chip some more wounds off that Chimera, which we forgot to say hurt itself with the plasma gun guy shooting out the back of it.
Did more to me than I did to your beastie.
Indeed. That was basically it. That was it. So in terms of the rest of my turn, really, I've got a smattering of shooting, maybe a charge, and that's it. It's going to be a quick one. So we'll start off with the casino cannon. Now, I think he's pretty angry. I think he's going to go for a Russ. Are you going to pop smoke?
I am going to pop smoke.
Okay, so smoke has been popped. We'll put it on plasma. We'll put it on tank. Has he got 4 up?
Yes.
We'll put it on plasma man. So, casino cannon. Here we go. No hits. No hits. Damn your eyes. No. Oh, wait, no. No, I hit. Because I stay still and it's heavy. Yes. 1 hit. Okay, now we need to wound. Need a 3. No! I've got a CP. I'm going to spend it. I've got 3 CP. I'm going to spend it. Come on. Yes! It's AP minus 4, which goes down to AP minus 3 because of cover. So it's a 5 up save. Fail. Ooh. Ooh. You thinking? Thinking George V?
Oh, I'm gonna, no, because I need to have the CP.
I can't kill him. I could do 12 damage to him,
Yeah, no,
but I can't kill him.
I'm going to let that one slide.
It's letting it slide. Eagle 1. Fox 2. Oh, it's 8 damage. It's bad, but you're not degraded. You need another wound for that, I believe. I would like to point out that you are losing a tank duel, though, too.
Yeah.
a 3 versus 1 tank duel with artillery support. Oh, no, with air support. There you go. Whoa. His Stinger Salvo we'll do off camera, but that'll just go into there because we'll do all the other little bits into the Chimera as well. Chimera took 3 wounds, so he'll actually be on 7 left. They've only got 10. They're not quite as tough.
I'm thinking of my Hellhound. Apologies.
It's a similar chassis, but the Hellhound's now distinct enough. Any other shooting from me? Death Spitters, maybe? We've got Death Spitter here. These Death Spitters will go into here. There you go. We'll do the Death Spitters on camera. Death Spitter! Oh my god. So bad.
I'm not sure you got the moral high ground in the 2 bad rolls in this game.
It's 5 to wound now, that's true. 1 wound at AP 1. That will be a damage, so he's down to 6. And then we'll do the other Death Spitters into the Chimera that's over there that I'm not quite in engagement range of. I'll just point it out. Death Spear from there to there.
Yeah.
I'm pointing. I'm like, the camera's here and I'm pointing off in a different direction. No one can see what I was doing. It's a good volley. It's a good volley, sir. 3 wounds.
3 ups.
3 ups. It's -1, sorry, so it'll be 4 ups. So you're taking a wound. Just the one.
So it puts me on 9.
Puts you on 9. And that is all the shooting I do on camera, because they can't shoot because they're probably cleansing. Same for them. They fell back. So the only bits I've got left is a brood and a bunch of stinger salvos, but that's all little bits. So we'll be back once we've done the little bits. And once all of the little guns, I say guns, organic appendages that happen to do the same function of guns, had finished burping and farting and coughing all over the enemy tanks, this Chimera was reduced to 5 wounds. I think I only did 1 extra wound to it.
Yeah,
it wasn't that impressive. And we then checked cleanse, and we realised that I only need to cleanse with 2 units. So we cleansed here, and we cleansed there. And then we were like, die! We're going to kill the Invincer Hound! It did not actually die. Simon did have to use a CP, but it still lives.
Yes.
This is getting difficult.
Feels like my moral victory at the moment.
This is your moral victory, man. Well, it makes a big difference because he doesn't care about being degraded. He's just going to sit there burning and burning and burning and burning. So that's actually quite a moral and also important victory. My Trigon, which popped up, which I think I probably failed to mention before, he popped up and failed his charge.
Yes.
And the reason he failed his charge is because I got a little bit gung-ho with this Tervigon, which I had originally moved back so that it could start replenishing that squad, but I was like, no, attack! And I failed the charge the first time, spent my CP, made the charge, but then I failed this charge. And I did get a 10 and he would have made it in, so... Jerry wants to smash. So Jerry with a silent T. So to Jerry with a silent T is going to try and destroy. We can't get one Hellhound. We're going to get the other.
Yeah, it's not looking good for him.
We're going to try. So that is the end of my sort of movement and shooting and charging. We do have some combats to do. And we are going to go with Jerry first. I'm just going to check his stats and then we'll be back. Every time I check the stats of the Tervigon, I forget truly how poo they are. I mean, it's 4 attacks from a 200-point monster. It's not ideal.
That's Necron-esque.
So it's 4 attacks hitting on 4s, and then they're basically las cannons from that point. So we're gonna give it some. We're gonna put the tray there, and I hope that by putting the tray near the model, somehow the dice will roll better. Let's go! Oh, not in the tray. Oh my god, he's only gone and done it! 4 hits! Jerry, you beast! Alright, and then it's 3 wounds. Oh, he's dropped 1. Wait, that's a 6. No, it's not. Alright, 3 5-ups. Not in the tray. Sorry, Simon, the tray taketh away. 3 go through.
I think he's popped. Can't stop it.
Well, if I'd rolled very badly, it would have been. But that's 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 3, 13 damage. 13, unlucky for some. Deadly demise, 6 up.
Nope.
No. If you had gone, it would have been a big explosion.
Yes, it would have been nice to have gone, to be fair.
I can't believe you did it. He did it. Well done. Good boy. Well done, mate. You did a good job. He can't consolidate anywhere, but he has achieved something. I think that's the first time my Tervigons have ever killed anything. Like, ever. I think at one time, maybe... Oh, no, he did absolutely mash Lord Solar Leontus in combat once. Lord Solar Leontus charged in and he just went, and just fucking crushed him. But that's it. I think that's the only other time out of all the battles. But, hey, when he's done it, he's done it. He's coming for this one next. He's got a taste for it. He's like covered in Prometheum. He's like, this is tasty. He's coming for this one next. He's coming for him. Oh, my God. Jerry will single-handedly take the flank. There we go. All right. That is my turn. In terms of points scored, we have got Cleanse and we've got Storm Hostile Objective. But we have not got Assassination, which I am now going to throw away. So we'll be back with Imperial Guard turn 3. A lot left on the board by going to turn 3.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to start loading at this point.
I think this is the turn.
Yeah.
You've got 60 infantry, which you need to clear some swarms.
Yeah.
And I think they might be able to. And don't forget, you guardsmen are better in combat than me as well. So you can I'm dog shit in combat.
Yeah.
So you absolutely have the potential here to start.
Yeah, and I think
big push.
I think the time now is to unload. To be fair. But...
Nice. Never too early. Turn 3 is always a good turn. It's my favorite. It's my favorite turn for getting the guys out of the Chimera. That's not an innuendo. But we'll be back with turn 3 guard. Here we go. Simon has gone all in. Waves of infantry start pouring out of the back of the metal boxes. And you have formed a very effective iron screen. Steel screen?
Well, we'll go steel, yeah.
Steel Legion.
Yeah,
if you're Mordians, it'd be an iron screen.
I'm not Mordian,
yeah, it's true. Indeed. And that's very clever. Now, the reason it's very important now that you've done that is because if you shoot me, I can surge into engagement range. But if I surge into engagement range with infantry, no more shooting.
Yes.
Into engagement range with tanks, still more shooting.
Yes.
-1, but still more shooting. So you're in a good position here. There's this entire flank that's basically facing down against like 40 termagants. And then there's all this. I think you could get 2 or 3 blobs here now.
Hopefully. I mean, I've been trying to whittle them down. I mean, 4 would be fantastic, I think.
I think there is 3 here, and then these 3 skulked behind here, so they're a little bit trickier for you to get maybe. But you know, you can always just go kill them. So you could definitely pick those 2 up, and then it's like, what do we do? Whatever happens over here is whatever happens. But yeah, it's definitely this is a good turn for you to come out. You haven't come out turn 1, you haven't come out turn 2. You've been holding. Turn 3, big push.
Hopefully.
Let's have a look at what secondaries you got as well. Just so we don't forget. Secure no man's land. Take 2 objectives. Doable.
Yeah.
If not already in the bag. Defend stronghold, very much already in the bag. And engage north front. 1. Scions drop down 2. This guy's in here 3. And therefore, so you've got, it could be a big turn. Only 2 primary.
Yeah, the primary's the issue, so I need to, that's the key now.
You need to get good secondaries. I need to hit me hard enough where I can't pull it back on my own turn.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, well, we'll get some dice together. And we're back at the beginning of guard shooting, turn 3. Gentlemen, viewers, conscripts, small furry creatures from Alpha Centauri, lambasters. We have made a mistake, but we've corrected it at the most important time.
Yes.
At the vital moment. Lehman Rusted. Simon, what's their ability?
Yes, reroll hits on units.
In objectives.
Yes.
So, fortunately, the last couple of turns, you've just been like slinging shots
Not doing anything.
and into here, and you've only been on like missing out like reroll 1s, which maybe you would have got 1 or 2 more through.
Yeah.
It's not hugely impactful. Now it matters because they're on an objective and they're on an objective.
Yes.
So,
right, let's start off with the tank commander. He's going to fire into the unit you can see over there.
this one,
With his big gun.
Go
He's
for
going
it.
to put last cannon into them.
Yeah,
And his heavy bolters into them over there.
and stubber, I imagine.
Just up it, yes.
Okay, so you hit on 4s.
Let's do the battle cannon first.
Battle cannon. So this will be D6 plus 7. Ooh, spicy. That's okay. Do you want to CP it? Is now the time?
No.
You got plans.
No, I've got I've got enough shooting in there that I think I don't need it. Is the honest answer.
Okay.
Right, 4s. Reroll.
4 rerolls. Now you stayed still, so 6s also are going to automatically go through.
There we go. Take that.
Was that all the... They were hits, yeah, they were hits. And then it's 2s to wound.
Oh,
Not too bad, 6.
5.
5. Okay. Now, one thing we may have forgotten, but we can always put these wounds in the bank for a second. Only you don't want to shoot an infantry squad first, do you?
No.
No, so I was thinking fields of fire, but we don't want to do that. No. So these will be 5 ups because I am in cover.
Yes.
Okay, so that will be 3 that have died. Okay, and I'll have to take the ones that are in cover, so I have to be these 3 near the objective. I can't pick and choose. Okay. Don't worry. I got you. 6 shots from the stubber because you're in rapid fire range. 18-inch rapid fire. Get on that 50. Get on that 50. So it's just 3 hits, but one of those is an auto wound. Just you double check you don't get full rolls to win with everything. If you've got the data sheet. If you haven't, we can always pause for a second.
No, I've got it here. Armor spare. No, just says each time. Yeah.
It's not the battle cannon.
No, it just says each time the model makes attack, the target's an enemy unit, reroll hit rolls of 1.
Boom, reroll those 3 misses.
So there's 1 automatic.
1 automatic wound, and then 2 other hits. Okay, so that big... Oh, the liver roses are spicy, man! They're spicy! 3 to wound. Just 2. Just 2. Okay. 1 more goes down. The 50 got one. The 50 got one.
Right, come on, last cannon. Do something.
Last cannon into here. Okay.
I've still got the heavy bolts to do as well.
You've got heavy bolters. Do the heavy bolters first, yeah. So 6 shots. Okay. No sustained hits yet, but it's more opportunities to do so. No, but that will be 5 hits. That 3 does count. That was knocked over.
6.
Was it a 6? Okay.
4.
4. Did you get a 6 to hit, did you say?
Yes.
That's a sustained hit. Add another wound in. Well, try another wound again. Nope, not quite. So 4 in total.
Oh, I'm sorry, so sustained hits, so I still need to roll for the other one as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's 4.
It's 4. 4. Got there in the end.
I was giving it lethal hits, not sustained hits.
You had lethal and sustained.
Did I?
Yeah, don't worry, we've got there. It was definitely 4.
Definitely 4.
Definitely 4.
Go with 4.
Oh, not in the tray. Live by the tray, die by the tray. So that was 1 pass for me, and then 3 more fails. All right, you've almost cleared me off the objective. This isn't going to save me for line of sight purposes because you can still see round the corner and everything. This is just me just taking the ones on cover.
Last cannon.
Okay, last cannon into here. Okay, it is a hit. Now, he's not toughness 12, so he will be 3s to wound.
Of course
Not today. Not today.
Right.
So I will now get to surge.
Yes.
I'm going to surge into your vehicle. Yes. So basically, what I'm going to do, just for simplicity, is just move this tray here to here. So I've got some more in cover, but now I am fully exposed. You may fire when ready, sir.
Okie dokie.
But I am in engagement range of the Chimera.
So, -1.
So anything shooting into there will be -1 to hit.
Cool. Right, let's do the next. So we'll do this one into them.
Into this mob here. Look, this one.
Yes.
Because this one's going over there. Yeah, this one into here. It's the big 6, 13 shots, baby!
Oh.
I'm not on an objective, but you will get reroll 1s. So it's nice. So it's hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Which isn't bad, really.
Can't complain.
It's rerolls with God. It's what's going on.
What's going on? What's going on? Okay, now there's a lot of 1s there, Simon.
Shall we remember
A
that?
hell of a lot of 1s, but there is no 2s, and that's the good news. So,
because I've not moved.
yeah, take your, yeah, that's fine. We can just overhead shot, there we go.
All these ones.
I know. Normally an absolute nightmare. He's only missed with 1. Now take your 6s and put those to one side. There's 4, 5, 6s. Excellent, excellent. Here we go, baby. And then these are wounding on 2s. Should be 12.
Yeah, I was just, yeah.
Well, the dice confusing you.
13, missed 1, 5 automatics, 7. Yes, that's right.
He's got it. Any 1s?
Nope.
Nope. So how many in total? 12? 12. My God, sir. It's been a trickle of damage up until this point, and now it has become a flood. The banks of the dam have broken, and it is now the Tyranids that are being swept away under a tide of firepower. So this will be 6 ups.
Yep.
Damn, I wish I had the symbol on the on the right half now. None, so 12 will die. He's doing it! He's doing it! Okay, that is going to be this whole damn tray gone. Sounds are just like, there's casualties falling around them.
What is going on?
There we go. There we go.
Stubber.
Stubber. 6 shots. Oh, 2 auto wounds. And then 2 more wounds. So 4 5-ups. I do make 2, but 2 more are being obliterated.
And then the heavy bolters.
The good old heavy bolter. Can't complain. The first 2 of the night. 1 sustained hit, so get that 2 back in there. And that's a lethal hit, so that's staying there. Ooh. Only 2, unfortunately. But 6 ups. Okay, no. So these 2 are going to die.
And then the last cannon.
And this is going into Tony. It is a hit. It is a wound. No, I only have a 3-up save here. Oh, I was owed 1 from those last 6s where I got none. It just so happens on a much more viable unit than a Termagant.
Do you wish to?
I wish to surge. Just 2 inches there. They're struggling to surge forward in the storm of fire.
Sounds exactly like my hangovers.
Oh my god. So they're just going to surge into there. There we go.
Right, and then the last one.
The last one. Eagle 1, Fox 3. Only the 1 now. Do we want to use Blast now?
No.
You're saving it?
I'm saving my CP.
Okay, that's fine. It'll still be +7, so 8 shots. I'm on an objective, so you have 4 rerolls to hit.
3. I can't count. There we go.
8. Okay, reroll those 2s, and you've got 3 lethals. Okay, so 1 misses, and then you've got 4 regulars. And they all do the business, so that will be 7. These are AP 1 on the battle cannon, so 7 6-ups. I get a couple, so that will be 5. 5 that go to meet the 4-armed Emperor. There we go.
So let's do the stubber.
We'll just put those there for now. We can tidy them up in a moment.
So
there we go.
All hit.
Nice. And then 3s to wound.
3.
3. Stubber ammo seems to be slightly subpar. seems to have been made by the penal legions in the Manufactorum. So 1 more dies.
And then 2d3 plasma shots, which is a total of 4.
4, but blast. So you get +4 on each one of those. So you get +8. So you end up with 12 plasma shots.
Bloody hell. Nice. I'm not
Nice.
Nice.
No need to overcharge. You will absolutely decimate me. So those are 2 dead because it's AP2.
3.
3 dead if you've got 3 6s.
Yes.
Okay. These are your rerolls. So 1 miss.
And then 2s.
These are just 2s. Yeah. Ooh, a sea of 1s, but still 5 more. Very, very respectable indeed. That tray is gone. That was 1, and then there's 4 more here. There we go. I shall surge 4. Just there you go.
And then, come on, let's try and do something to this bugger.
Las cannon. Do you not have your? Was that was just the battle cannon? Oh, it was the plasma.
Yeah.
You did your stubber. You did everything. Yeah, that's fine.
It's a wound.
It's a wound. Straight up. All right. Tony lives. I said he was statistically tougher. I didn't say he was statistically more fragile. I didn't say he was actually more fragile.
Right, he got to go. Right, he's gonna.
Unlike now, are you sure?
Right, now I'm going to come back to him, actually. Let's do the my
Hellhound?
Hellhound.
The Invincer Hound.
Yes.
Going into the remaining bugs. 2d6 on the flame at 9. It's coming up. 4. Now these will be 2s to wound. Each one that you wound will kill a bug. There's nothing I can do about this. They are gone. Completely gone. The first brood has been wiped out, and I am, of course, going to instantly spend my my CP for reinforcements, putting me down on 1. I have 1 CP left. I'm saving that for a key reroll, in case anyone's wondering what it's for. Okay.
Right.
Look at that. It's starting to look like a very healthy dead pal. Well, is that an oxymoron or something like that, you know? It's a very healthy dead pal. There we go.
Right. Chimeras then.
Okay, the Chimera Storm. Where are we going?
Well, this first one into the...
First one, everything. Now, even though there's no one inside, you can still fire the lad's going to raise.
Nice.
How times have changed.
Let's do the
Blotters.
blotters first.
Okay. One hit.
That's a bit shit.
It is a wound. It is a wound. If it kills one, it's all right. It kills one. There you go. There you go. It's not great, but not terrible. As long as we get something out of it.
The lad's going to right.
Okay. 5s and 6s. But you did move.
Yes.
So there won't be... These aren't auto, sadly.
So
4s, yeah.
1.
Just the one. Again, same policy as before. Yes, okay. Okay. Stubber.
Oh, yeah. Come on, let's get 2 left.
Just 2.
Only 1.
One hit. Can it do the business? It can. It can. Just 1 left. Hey, you might run him over in combat. But if you don't, he's going to start respawning in.
I'll have to fire a crack missile at it.
Do it. Do it. Yeah.
Oh, dear. Right. And there's only that one that can see from that unit, isn't there?
Well, there you go, you're fine.
Well,
Because you've just gone down straight down the middle there.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. Unless I'm blocking you here in some way that you wanted then.
no, that one's more important to get shut off.
That's fine. So yeah, we'll say you can see with these back 5 then.
So that will be...
Plasma pistol from the sergeant. It's free. It didn't hit. I was hoping that would be good. Crack rocket. It misses. 2 last guns.
Hey.
Oh, that's showing willing. That's showing promise. Here we go. No! No!
Oh, right. Last cannon.
Yeah. You go for him?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nope.
No.
Christ.
Christ. It is going to have to be... It is going to have to be run over in combat.
I think that's pretty much it.
Or bayonet charge.
That's
You got out and then moved. In many cases, didn't you? You got out then moved.
Yeah.
With the chimeras, so you ended up in there. You can do a bayonet charge if you need to. Over here.
Right, let's do that chimera first.
Should we, because we've seen what the chimeras can do now, we'll do this whole blob off camera and we'll see what the fuck is left after it's all done.
Fair enough.
Drive them, men! Drive them! Give them steel! Give them contempt! All of the lasguns, heavy bolters, heavy stubbers, lasgun arrays, plasma pistols, every sharp nav sticks, electronic ball breakers were fired into the termagant swarm. Only 5 remain over here. Only 1 remains here. And the 3 bug scraplets have been wiped out. Meaning in total, the Nids have lost 3 full mobs.
Yeah.
With 1 with 4 guys left and 1 with 1 guy left. I could lose 5 mobs in a turn. That would be spicy if that did happen. That would be tasty. So it's been a very, very good firestorm.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. Because we've also got the Avenger. And I needed to get this guy on camera. He is going to fire his laser cannons at Tyrone.
Because he's pissing me off.
Okay, so last cannon's going into Simon's Nemesis, and then we're having the Avenger Bolt cannon go into these guys, which is cool. So what are you firing first?
Let's do the Avenger Bolt cannon.
Okay, now it'll be 4s, and then if it's strength 6, I'm only toughness 5, so it'll be 3s.
Are you only toughness 5?
Yeah, I mean, I used to be only toughness 4, so I'm not complaining about it.
I'll just say it's 6, isn't it? Let me just double check. Yep, 6s. Sustained hits. So.
Yes, yeah. So you have some hits. How many sustained hits do we have?
I have an extra 3 sustained hits.
Oh, nice. And then what's the strength 6? What's the AP?
-1, 2 damage.
Oh, very nice. There's one that 5 just there wasn't part of it. There you go. Just roll it again.
All right.
There you go. It's still fine. It wasn't a problem. It's just we caught it. So that's 6, 6 saves. That's 1 for each limb on a Tyranid. Now, I will be on a 5-up if it's AP1. So I'll pass 3, but I fail 3, and they're 2 damage each, so that kills 1, and that leaves one of my warriors on a wound. Ooh. It's not bad. Maybe the stubber will get him. 3 shots.
No.
No wound. Okay.
Right.
So 1 has gone and has died. And then another one is feeling feeling like me over the weekend, very, very poorly. Okay, and then the last cannons. Eagle 1, Fox 2. There's a hit. There is a hit. Eagle 1, Fox 2.
It's a wound.
There's a wound.
Which?
AP -3, me on a 5-up save. No, D6 plus 1 damage. It's the big 6. Oh, my days. Tyrone has gone from 12 to only 5 wounds because of the D6 plus 1. That's good. The Avenger has come in and done well. Now, just imagine if you had 3 of them. Just imagine.
I've still got the cheeky boys.
The cheeky boys. They're not doing an action, are they? Nope. They're just existing. They're existing. Okay, cheeky boys. You fire your cheeky boys into my cheeky girl. My cheeky boy. Tyrone can be what he wants to be. Right. There you go.
Well, I'm going to overcharge on Tyrone.
Okay, now you, 2 shots from the plasma.
Is it 3s for silence?
Yeah.
And plasma pistol.
Okay, so that will be 3 shots, hitting on 3 to inbuilt reroll 1s. Okay, the customary 2 that Simon must pay every time. 2 2s. He's being very good to his patron god. It is a wound though. That will be AP3, so I'm on a 5-up. No, that will be 2 damage. No! Bring it down! Now, is it a volley gun in there?
Yes.
Oh, I bet you wish you had a melter right now, don't you?
I would love to have a melter.
But you don't. But it is 4 shots. 4 shots. Reroll those 1s. Okay, 2 hits, and then you need 6s. Nothing. Okay. And then you've got 2 rifles, which will be 4 shots, because they've got good range now. Hot shots, they're not like they used to be. 2 hits, 1 reroll, 2 hits, and then 6s.
Nope.
No. Okay, now, the big question is, I don't mean to throw a dilemma at you, but he is very injured. It would but take a single manticore missile to kill him.
No.
I know that Tony is right here going, look at me. Oh, yeah.
But he's bracketed now, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but he still hits on 3s.
He still hits on 3s.
Because he hits on 3s with heavy, even bracketed.
But then I can still pop smoke.
You can pop smoke. You can.
So, no, because he's just going to...
Okay. High Command is sticking with the orders. What's this first? The Hunter Killer?
Hunter Killer.
No. Okay. Now the
Heavy Bolter.
Heavy Bolter. Getting that tracer fire going. So 1 more hit because it's sustained hits.
Yes.
1 wound. 4-up save. No. I've taken 2 so far. I have 10 left.
1d6 plus
1. It's this CP time.
That was when the CP.
This is CP time. It's a good CP, resulting in 6 missiles.
Hitting on 3s.
Hit on, yes, direct fire. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, 1 auto wound, and everything else is hit. And then you're wounding me on 4s. Roll dice and I'll check the stats. Okay, it's definitely not 3s. I'll have to check if that 4 makes it. Give me a second. We've checked, and the Tony the Trigon is only T10. So it is 2 wounds. AP2, so 2 5-ups. No. Meaning he's taken 8 damage, meaning he only has 4 wounds left. Whoa.
That was the right decision.
Whoa. He's not dead, though. But I would have passed both of those on Tyrone.
Yes.
Whoa. All right. Now, that's all of your shooting, I believe. Any charges? We're going to fix the bayonet?
I'm going to do some charges, yes.
Okay. So, do you want to just tell you what we'll do? We'll just come back at the charge, because it's just going to be like 1 bug getting stomped and 4 bugs getting stomped.
Hopefully.
So we'll be back once all of the choppy's done with a summary of the remainder of guard turn 3. They don't like it, Upham, sir. They don't like it, Upham. The Steel Legion charge in, and they're able to kill 1 termagant from over here, and also just 1 termagant here. That's all they needed. That 1 has cleared out another blob, meaning you were able to get the 4 blobs that you wanted. That's a big turn, but 1 of them is coming back.
Oh, that's fine. It's 3 gone.
It's 3 gone. It's 3 gone, which is a big deal. All right, that was a very, very big guard turn, but that's what it's like with the Steel Legion. You've got to hold, and then when the time is ready, you strike and you deliver a killing blow. But is it a killing blow? That's going to be the big question. I can't deny that the Tyranids are looking a bit thin on the ground, but there are also a number of damaged vehicles. This one's got only 5 wounds left. This one's only got 1 wound left. That one's taken a couple of wounds as well, maybe just 1 wound. So I could easily pick up a few vehicles here, and warriors, they can dice through a squad of infantry. So it's not over for the Tyranids at all. And Tony lived. That's the biggie. So for me, what I'm feeling is like that was a big turn 3 for Simon. I'm hoping I can have a big turn 3 back. And what we've got here is a proper game that's going to come down to turn 5. I'm hoping. So we'll toss up some of the points for the guard. Very good job there, Simon. You've held you've smashed, but can you now hold the line? We'll find out in turn 3. Turn 3 for the Tyranids. We have been hit hard, but can we hit back even harder? Terry and Jerry with a silent T have moved into the middle, and they are ready to crush and rend. We have seen Jerry eat 1 Hellhound. He's had 1 Hellhound, yes, but what about 2nd Hellhound?
I'd be worried if he doesn't kill it.
We'll see. And then we've also got Jerry who wants a taste of Chimera. If I'm very lucky, that will die to shooting, and then these 2 will die to combat. Whoa. I think there's a potential for turn 3 to be just absolutely just leathering into the absolute carnage. You're right, Simon. Yeah, 100%. So that's what we've done with our general sort of movement. We did bring our reinforcements back, and I ended up bringing them back onto the objective. I've not been holding my home objective. Okay. Rather arrogantly, I've just been playing the mid-board game. But now it is time to do it properly. And so we've moved this blob here, which will help me defend Stronghold, which is one of the objectives that I picked. And it will also help me to start getting some primary, and I think I'm going to need that. We've also got Air now, which I don't think we'll get this turn, but maybe a later turn 1, maybe. And behind enemy lines, which we can get thanks to Tony, the Trigon living, which is a good boy. Well done. There we go. So it's on a knife edge, the game. Now, it might look obviously very like there's not many turns left, but remember, the guard have had an extra turn. If the Nids can have a half-decent turn, hopefully there'll be a few less guard around, and the board will look relatively equal. Also, I can bring back a few more blobs of termagants. I have this one here, which is almost dead. That's probably a prime target for coming back. So there's still... It's very close right now. The Nids are slightly ahead on points, but not by a comfortable margin, just by enough. And really, it's going to come down to, I think, what we can do in this turn 3. So let's just get straight into it. Let's just keep going. So that's my movement. That's my command. We've got some shooting to do. Now, our first shooting that we're going to try here is going to be... We're going to do the Death Spitters from the Warriors. And the Death Spitters from the Warriors are going to go into the Invincer Hound. Yep. Are you going to pop smoke?
No.
Okay. I have got 4 hits. All right. And then I need 6s to wound.
Still 6s?
Because stuff is 10. I've got 1. This is AP. It's at least 1. That's okay. It's not.
AP6.
It's not AP6, no. Okay, so the Death Spitters haven't done it. So then we're going to try and use the... Do I want to use my Stinger Salvos to clear guards? They are a lot of OC. Oh, it's tricky. It's tricky, you know. We'll do Tyrone. He's very injured, so he's only hitting on 3s. If you pop smoke, he'll be hitting worse than 3s. But that's okay, because we're going to go for the big boy.
Yep.
Pop him?
Yep.
You pop in. Okay. Hit on 4s. Here we go. 2 hits. One wound. Wait. No, I need my CP. 1 wound. AP 4. It's a 5 up. No! He finally passed one. No! Damn. Well, my Stinger Salvo will go into the Chimera in front of him.
About time I made a save.
You did make it. Well done. Well done. You did well done. I can give well dones to everyone who deserves them. Stinger Salvo into the Chimera here. They miss. Oh, sorry. And then we've got 1 wound. 3 up.
Loves it.
Loves it. Oh, I can't see it, but yeah, it's 5. There we go. All right. Tyrone, first time ever he's disappointed me. But he's very injured, so we can let him off.
Does he normally hit on 2s, does he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast. Absolute beast. The big question is, do I try and kill the Invincer Hound? Yes, we're going to try and kill the Invincer Hound with the Stinger Salvo from Jerry. That's a miss. Okay, and then we need to wound on Sugar. It might be Strength 6 AP dash. Let me roll, see if I get any 5s. Oh, I get an absolute boatload of them. So, tell you what, let me move those out of the way. Roll that 1-6, and then we know we've got 4 more. This is on the Hellhound. It's a 1, so we don't need to worry about it. Unless you go to CP reroll it.
No, I think I want my CP.
Okay. Does he blow up? No. Okay, so he's gone. All right. That was good. Let us know down in the comment section what strength Stinger Salvos are. I think they're 5, but they might be 6 because they're no AP. I know that much. Okay, we've got 1 more Stinger Salvo here. That's going to go into. Do we go into the blokes or do we stick with the plan? We'll stick with the plan. Yeah, we'll stick with the plan. So that's going to go into the Chimera here. Miss. And then winning on 5s now. But now I'll just get 1-6. So 1-3 up save.
Ooh, I was going to do.
That's okay. Then we've got 2 Death Spitters, which will go into the Chimera. No, that's going to go into the Infantry Squad.
In combat.
I'll fall back my 2 minutes. I should have just. I should have just fallen back here.
Yeah, no worries.
I just forgot to do it. Thank you, Simon, for letting me off.
It's all right. Just this once.
Just this once. Everyone gets 1. 3 wounds at AP1, but you're in cover, so 5 ups.
2 dead.
2 die. Are you okay with me taking?
Yeah, just random dudes.
You're claiming my movement tray here.
Yeah. It is mine.
Mine. Okay. So shot. The only thing that we have left is the many Devour shots from there, and then their flesh balls, and then the many Devour shots from here. But we can do that off camera, and then we'll be back with some charges. And once all of the little termagant weapons and remaining little bits of firepower had shot, we were able to take 2 wounds off the Avenger, and then Tony, he's smashing it. He put 2 wounds onto the Manticore with his bioelectric pulse. Ooh.
Very exciting.
But now we have some charges. The first charge we've got is Jerry. He's killed 2 Hellhounds so far?
Yeah, that's what he's got.
He's killed 2 Hellhounds. He's going to go for a 3rd. He's going to go over here. This is a Chimera. Yes. Now, he's going to be very careful because he doesn't want to draw too many infantry in, but he does want to sit on the objective. So he's going to go there, and he's not going to touch your infantry. He's just going to try and eat that Chimera. Yep. Jerry is going to go for... Terry is going to go for this Chimera here. And I'm going to go for this infantry squad because I feel like I can obviously tank their damage, but also it might help protect me from any blast weapons as you fall back.
What's his OC?
8.
8.
So currently I'm holding it.
But I can consolidate. I can.
But I haven't.
Intervene.
I think it's 2 CP.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we'll double check. If that is the case, I'm going like this. But we'll check to make sure we get it right. So yeah, these guys. She's just going to go in like this and just start munching. And then the warriors are going to come into this mob here. 9. Ooh, I think they only want OC each, so I don't think it matters so much. So they're just going to go there. And then we've got the warriors over. Do I go left or do I go right? Oh, I'm really tempted to go and attack that Chimera, but I'm also feel like I've got enough termagants there. You do have 2 infantry squads in those Chimeras, though, don't you?
Yeah, they've not got out yet.
They've not got out yet. Switching me onto a different flank. We'll go for the charge on that Chimera. Maybe with a 4.
I can't get through the building anyway, he's a vehicle.
I can get to you.
No, but your warriors. So I was thinking the.
Yeah, so I'm within 5. I'm within 5, so I can move in. So we'll move them in a second, and then Tony, he's gonna charge you. He actually he's on 6 wounds, guys. He starts with 14. He's just made his charge, and he's just gonna go like wherever your objective is. He's mounting the Manticore. I think that's everything I want to do. I'll charge for termagants in against the Chimera as well. Why not? Oh yeah, that might get me round wrapping him up.
Yeah,
wrapping him
You
up.
don't need to go all the way around to wrap him anyway because you can't get out the building.
That's true. So what we'll do is we'll move everyone in. We'll check all of our stats, and we'll be back with a big fight phase. All right, it's time to go all in, and we are going to start off with Tony. Oh, just planked one of his dice off. He has got 12 attacks. He's hitting on 3s. Oh, God. It's quite a few, I wish they were 6s in there. And then he's wounding you on 5s. Come on, lad. Come on. He's managed to get a couple. He's got a couple. Now, these are AP -2, and these are 3 damage each. He's got both through. That is 6 damage. That will put that Manticore down to just 3, degrading it. It's very, very badly. I think it might hit on 6s now. With being trapped in combat, indirect fire, and also being degraded, I think it's down quite a lot.
It's not looking good.
Yeah, it'll be... but even with staying still, you'll be on 6s.
Yeah.
It still hits. Just on 6s. Okay, then we get over to... We'll do Jerry next. We'll do Jerry. Sorry, it's like there are your dice. Jerry, he's hitting on... Oh, one thing to mention, I forgot my rippers. So we just plopped both squads down there and did a 9-inch charge. One made it, one didn't. We've then got Jerry going into the Chimera. He's hitting on 4s. Just the 1. They really should be hitting on 3s.
I'm shocked by that.
It is a wound, though, and it is straight through. It's big AP. It's AP 3. You get a 6 up.
6 up. Nope.
No. D6 plus 1 damage. Just 3.
Bloody hell.
3 damage. You survive. The Rippers have got 6 attacks.
Little things now.
You've run out.
Yeah, probably have actually.
Now they have got 5 hits there. And they've managed to put 2 wounds on the Chimera as well. 2 3-ups. No, we didn't manage to crawl down the barrel and chew the driver's face off. So yeah, he's got 7 left. Okay, then we've got Terry next. Okay, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Okay, so everything's hit. Strength 9 is toughness 9. 2 wounds. So these are AP -2, so 2 5-ups. That's big. I've not popped the vehicles. I was hoping to get both of those. Not getting either one. It's significant. It's significant to say the least. We've then got the warriors down here into these guardsmen. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Okay, that's a good amount of hits.
Yeah, that's a lot of dice there, guardsmen, I think.
Yeah, and then wounding on 3s. Oh, I'm taking the felt with me. Well, a bad roll there. Just 4 wounds go through, 4 6-ups.
I get a save.
You get a save. They're not designed for melee. There's 2 counter warrior now. Hey, just 2 guardsmen go down. You've got these 2 riflemen here.
Yeah, bloody hell.
There you go. Your warriors always underperform in melee. I don't over expect from them.
Like that. I thought they were dead.
I was kind of hoping pop.
I was expecting
pop.
That's what I was expecting, to be fair.
But they're not designed for combat. These are all support creatures which are now being forced to... It's like getting the cooks and the chefs to start doing the fighting, you know. They're trained, they'll do it, but they've probably not got the more experience like whisking an egg than they are with cracking one, as it were. Last thing we've got over there is the warriors and the termagants over there. So we've got 1 warrior, and then we've got... I'm doing this in the most awkward manner possible. 2 warriors, and then we've got 3 warriors. So we'll take out the failures. There we go. And then we need to wound you on, this will be 5s, because strength 5 is toughness 9. 1, 2, 3 at AP -1.
4 ups.
4 ups on the Chimera. Ooh, all 3 go through. That is going to take a few wounds off him. And then we've got the little bugs as well. So you take your dice out, I'll take my dice out. So how many is this in my hand right here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 10. This is the first half. We'll just do this in 2 waves. That's 3 hits from the first half. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 9 hits in total. And then we're wounding on 6s. Not a 1. There we go. So we've injured many vehicles and we've tagged lots of stuff, but we haven't wiped anything out. Close. Tough.
I get my attacks back now.
You get your attacks back. Fear. Where do you want to run me over?
Here. Let's do this one.
Okay, so you should get 3 attacks still. 2 hits, and then you'll wound me on 5s. 1 wound.
Come on.
He's run me over. Damn it, Tony.
I went to termagants.
Okay, 3 attacks.
I'm just telling you to roll in
like 1
for D3 attacks.
Yeah.
Right? 1 wound.
Yes. Oh, were you degraded there? I think you were degraded here.
It was a 6, wasn't it?
We won't worry about it too much. Our termagants died. We won't worry about it. We'll check the footage, and if it makes a difference, if it degrades Tony, then we'll correct it.
I think it was I might be wrong.
We'll check. We'll check afterwards. It's okay. I would hate to deny the Manticore its victory.
Over here.
Which one first?
This one.
Chimera. Are you going into the Rippers?
No, into the big one.
Into the big one. 2 hits. No wounds. And then into the big one.
Stop rolling D3. Ain't nothing.
Nothing. And then
my squads.
Your squads here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 regular attacks onto the warriors. No. And then 2 power sword attacks. 1 hit. No wounds.
No.
Over here, you'll be able to pile in and get your guys in. So we'll just say the heavy weapon team won't quite be able to make it. So it'll be power sword guy. He's got a hit. He's not got a wound, sadly. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regular guys. Okay, shows willing. Yeah, that 4 was a hit. So you should have got
should have 4,
4 hits, yeah.
And 6s.
Once you've picked up your mana and your dice in rather unusual manner.
I can't.
6s. He's losing it. He's losing it.
I'm still shocked I got tanks on the table, to be honest.
That could have been 3 more tanks down.
Should have been, I think.
Could have been, should have been, would have been. But we'll see. I might get them next turn.
Yes, possibly.
I might get them next turn. And maybe weakening them all now and then just bring it down turn 4 and just getting 1,000,000 points is perfect.
Yeah.
You know my luck, Simon.
Yeah,
it's brewing.
I'm fully expecting that.
It's brewing. It's brewing up.
Last time I played this, I'm in the channel. That bullshit. And I'm still bring out every single bat.
Every bat rep. Well, that is the end of Tyranid turn 3. Now, I was able to get behind enemy lines. I didn't get area denial, and I haven't got defense stronghold yet, but I have 20 bugs sat on it.
Yeah, that's not.
Behind enemy lines, I'm just going to get the 3 VP for that. But for your defense stronghold, you don't get it now. Because I am OC4 and you are OC3. Which is big sad.
Oh.
Have you picked up some good ones?
Well, area denial. So that's interesting.
You have to remove my model.
Yeah.
Otherwise you don't get any points.
Yes. I've got deploy teleport homers.
Sounds, I forgot about them.
Yeah.
So they could do that.
Assassination.
These two.
Interesting.
So go hunt the big monsters.
It would appear so.
Well, we'll see if you can do it in guard. Turn 4. All right. We thought turn 3 was big. Wait until you get ready for turn 4. The swarms might have been cleared, but the true threat has now emerged. And the incredibly durable Tyranids, Terry and Jerry, are now ready to tank some battle cannon shells to the face. If Simon can get one of these, it's good. If he can get both, that's probably game. If he gets none, it very well could be game, but the other way.
It's going to be interesting.
You've done your movement.
Yeah.
You've positioned yourself.
Yeah.
A lot of has moves, so there won't be quite as much lethal hits as you would like.
Nope.
But, and you did say off camera to me, my kingdom for a demolisher cannon right now.
Pretty much. I would love like 3 demolisher cannons would be, or 3 Rogel Dawn to be ideal.
3 Rogel, that now triple Rogel Dawn would get the job done. We've moved. We spoke about the objectives at the end of the turn before. You binned off your defend stronghold, but we'll just get a quick glance at them so people can see what you've ended up with. Area denial, deploy teleport home, assassination. So yeah, this bug here is worth about 1 billion points right now.
That's all in on that one.
Jerry. Jerry with a silent T. Okay.
So we need to start off with the infantry squad.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Yes.
I know what you're doing. So this is this infantry squad here?
Yeah.
Because this one fell back.
Yeah, so the last guns are going to go into the Ripper.
Okay.
And everything else into the big boy.
Okay.
So, 14.
Now bear in mind, for Fields of Fire, you do need to hit. If you don't hit, you can't trigger it. So if you miss with the other stuff, it's just to make you aware. I know it's tricky because obviously he can't shoot because he fell back, and it might screw you for area denial. I know, but it's just you might want to just dedicate 1 extra las gun here just to guarantee you've got some hits.
What's the Ripper Swarm? What have they got?
They're toughness 2 and a 6-up save with 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
So they're not great.
Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put I'm going to fire a frag missile in and the plasmas overcharged into the big boy.
Frag missile. Yeah. Okay, you're not caring about the damage. You're just going for the Fields of Fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so number of shots from the frag missile. Okay, that's good.
So is it D3?
It's 6. D6.
So
hit on 5s.
Come on, let's do this.
It's just a flare launcher at this point. Okay, you got the hits. There you go. So you need to take the 4s out. Yeah, and then you need to wound me on 6s.
I'll take a wound.
I'll take a wound. Will I though? No.
And overcharging the plasmas.
Okay, so that's 3 shots. No, and then 2 hazardous checks. 1 for the officer. No, 1 for the guy. No, you're all right.
And then 12 into the
las guns. 12 las guns into the Rippers. Hitting on 4s.
Oh
my god, that's Simon, not like this. Simon, not like this.
It's all right. There's redundancy. There's
3 wounds though. I don't make any, so there's 1 wound left on the Ripper Swarm.
And unsurprisingly,
you're going to declare Fields of Fire. Yes. So that's your 2 CP.
So I have no CP.
You have no CP left. Fields of Fire has been declared on Jerry. What's going to fire into him first?
This one.
Lethal hits 1.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
Go.
Actually, no. He's going to go last. We'll start off with the tank commander.
And he's going into
Yes.
here. Okay.
So.
Do you want to put the stubber into here? There's a 1 wound warrior.
I was going to put the stubber into
the Ripper.
Into those because you can't see the rippers.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So, battle cannon first. It's 5 shots. Now you're hitting on 3s.
4s.
It's the tank commander.
Yeah.
Hit on 4s, but you don't have full rerolls because it's not a Lehman Russ battle tank. It's a tank commander.
Ah.
So we may have messed that up again last turn, but considering you were owed 2 rounds of full rerolls, I think we'll call it equal. That was
1 wound.
1 whole wound. AP 2. 4 up save. I'm okay.
The las cannon.
Las cannon. It's a hit, but you've moved. It's not on the tray. It's a wound.
Straight through.
No, it's AP. It's a 6 up save. Got a 6 before. Can I get it again? No. Do I want to use my CP? No, it's okay. Go for it. Oh my god. So that's 6 damage in total. So I have got 8 left. No, I've got 10 left and 16 wounds. 10 wounds left. We'll get a little marker. We definitely don't want to end up forgetting how many wounds we've got left. There you go. 10 wounds left.
The bolters.
Bolters. Okay, so 1 sustained hit. Yeah, so that one goes back in. All right, and then you're wounding on 6s. 2 wounds, AP2. That's a 4 up save. I failed both. Oh, it's going down. Bring it down. Bring it down, men.
Go on. And the stubbers into
the warrior. So that's 6 shots into the warrior. I'm a warrior. There we go. 3 doesn't hit.
1 wound.
1 wound. And he lives.
Right.
Okay, that's the first one. That's the worst one as well.
Yeah. So,
Ooh, who's next? This one?
yes.
Okay, number of shots in the battle cannon. Oh, it's the big 9! It's the big 9! Are you feeling it, Simon?
Come on, 3s.
3's full rerolls.
And 5s.
5's.
3.
3. Okay, I'm going to do these one at a time because I've got a CP that I mean to spend.
Left.
I need to, I've got 6 left. These are 3 damage each. Eagle 1. It's going to go through. I'm going to have to wear that 1. Okay, the next one. It's a fail. I'm going to CP that one. It's gone anyway. It's gone. Oh, shit. In a fit of rage, I have exploded the terrain. Deadly Demise? No. Jerry, he had 1 good round, and then he was a bit of a letdown after that. He is gone. That's a lot of points.
And the stubber into the Ripper Swarm.
Stubber into the Ripper Swarm, the coup de grace. 3 hits.
He's not on the objective, is he?
No.
2s.
2s, yes.
2.
2 wounds, 2 6-ups. No, and the Rippers are gone as well. Rippers are gone. The Tyranid force is crumbling before the might of the Emperor.
Right, now I'm going to go him into...
So this is this one.
That's him done now.
So this is this one.
Yes.
Into
Yes.
this one. Okay.
Oh!
Oh!
I don't know what's been going on since I've been getting such good rolls with my shots on. So, 3s.
You just have to believe.
3s re-rolling.
3 re-rolling 1s, yes. The customary 1 million 1s.
And I have got 1 auto wound.
Nice. Okay, so not as big a hit, but less important.
2. Well, this is still, if I can, because I've still got Assassinate.
Oh yeah,
So it's still quite...
it's quite tasty.
So there's 4.
Okay. These are AP -1, and as we discussed, it's actually getting cover because that's the point of this barricade here. It's same as over here. Simon was not happy, but he had to accept it. So we have got 3 ups. Okay, so just 1 goes through. So let me get a wound counter and sort the felt out, and then we'll just be back in a second. 13 wounds left on Terry. We've got the las cannon coming in now. That is a hit. That is a wound. 4 up save. Okay. Oh, no. No, right. It goes through. And it's a big 6 damage.
That's 5.
5?
Yeah, it was 5.
Yeah, but you get +1 for a las cannon.
Oh, 6.
So big 6 damage. There you go. Taking a whole dice off there.
And 2d3.
2d3 for the plasma. Survive!
How many you got left?
7 left. Spicy.
I'm not going to overcharge.
You're not going to overcharge.
Well, because I take 3, don't I?
You do, but nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That's...
It's AP3. It's 2 damage a pop. You could overcharge one and not the other.
I'm just trying to think what I've got left. I'm a strike fighter.
You could do that first.
I can't because I've got to do everything.
Oh, of course.
That's very generous of you.
He should have been dead. Tyrone should have got him.
Right, let's overcharge.
Okay.
2d3 shots. 4 shots.
4 shots. Okay. Hitting on 3s.
Reroll in the 1.
Reroll the 1. No. Wounding on 5s. 1. I will now be on a 4 up save. And I make it. Do you hurt yourself? No. There you go. All okie croaky.
Right, what's he on? 7.
7. Stubber.
Oh, yeah. Fear the mighty stubber.
Get on that 50. Get on that 50. Couple of 1s that can be re-rolled. 4.
6s.
6s indeed.
Oh, take 1.
1. Will I take it? No, I'm okay.
Right, I'm going to come back to him later.
All right, what are we thinking now?
We're going to do him into him.
Okay. Is it going to be lots of little stuff, or is it one? Or
It's bolters. It's a
what I mean is, are we going to do some of the little stuff around here?
We've got little stuff to do around there as well.
So what we'll do is we'll come back once the little stuff has been done.
Cool.
We are back part way through the Imperial Guard Firestorm. This squad of Scions, who I continue to forget about, are shooting everything into Tyrone. A plasma gun has just burned his flank badly, reducing him down to 1 wound. We have the volley gun and the 2 rifles left. Because they've stayed still, they do have lethal hits. They could get him. If they do, that will free up the Avenger to take care of Terry.
I've got 3 targets for the Avenger. I've been going backwards, so I don't know where to go with him. But let's see if we can pop him off there.
Okay, so this is the volley gun first. That's 3 hits, but no lethals. Looking for a 6, no. And then 4 rifle shots. 1 lethal hit, 1 reroll, 2. Okay, so that's 3 regular hits. Sorry, 2 regular hits, you're right.
2.
2 6s. Okay, these are AP -1. Bring it down! Bring it down! Yeah! I mean, yeah, I'm rooting for the guard, but you know.
All the tanks are fired.
He's dead. Does he explode? No, he doesn't. He's gone. Tyrone, you fought nobly in the tank duel. I'm going to claim he never lost the tank duel.
No, he didn't. No, it took my scions to...
It took a dishonourable manoeuvre. A flanking manoeuvre.
How many games have you dropped scions down?
Yeah, I can't say shit, man. Don't worry.
Right.
I should have put my devoursons, but I literally just forgot they were there, and I have paid dearly for my Ogren brain. Right, what's happening with the Avenger?
I'm just throwing a dice on the floor. Right,
He's throwing
assassinate. Let's try and get him off.
Okay. What are you shooting first? Las cannons?
Las cannons.
Las cannons, go! 1 hit. No wound. Okay.
I'm getting excited and I'm not going to do it here.
You can do it.
I think I needed one of those to... So
here come the 1 million sustained hits. Everything's going to be a 6. It's all going to sustain. There's a few. Oh my days. So were they all missing?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that one isn't.
Okay, so then all of those go back in. These are strength 6,
Six.
so 5's to wound.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. So what's that, 5?
5.
Hey, what's the damage?
They're 2 damage each.
Oh my god.
So it's
What's the AP? 1?
-1, and you're not in cover for.
Not in cover. No way I'm claiming cover for this. So this is 3 ups.
It's sustained fire.
Sustained. Yeah, that was.
So it'd be -2 AP.
No. You're thinking of the wrong thing.
I like.
Sustained hits gives you extra hits.
Yeah, but I've got. Oh no, it's on that back.
It was
yeah,
on-
my bad. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's neither regiment or squadron, so he
That's a
doesn't
very good
benefit
point.
from
Yeah,
it.
So basically,
He's cheating! He's cheating!
nothing.
You're gonna win anyway, you bastard!
Stubbers, eat my stubbers.
Eat my stomach. 2 hits.
Nope.
No wounds. Okay. Is that everything? Have a little look.
That's it. Yeah.
Do you want to shoot me in combat with your Chimera?
I can do. Yeah.
Okay. And then that's it, I think. And then I get to hit you in combat with Tony and maybe kill your Manticores on 3
I
wounds.
think you should probably do that.
I'm degraded now, so there's no...
1 on those guys.
On the termagants.
And,
1 more dies.
then 3.
I'll take 1 off. And then you can do some more dice rolling whilst I do that.
Bolter array. Lasgun array. Giving it a bolter array. Doesn't have a bolter array.
Bolter array, that would be good. Oh, you're just giving GW an idea to give the Primaris Marines a knockoff Chimera.
So that's.
There we go.
And these will be on 4s.
Yeah.
So that's 4.
4 in total. 4 more termagants. 3 more die.
And
This is stubber.
yeah.
1 auto wound, 1 regular hit. Is it 2 regular hits?
Regular hits. And 3.
3 wounds in total. And 3 more dead. So that will be 6 more I've got to take out from here. Walking around again. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Grim. So much death. What could Tyranids do against such reckless hate?
And I'm going to charge the Chimera.
You can charge the Chimera. Yes. Go for it.
That's not going to get in.
That's not going to get in, no.
Nope.
All right, combat then. I will strike first. We can go straight into it.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
Oh my days, I've dropped a dice, knees weak, arms sweaty. There's biomass on my sweater already. I've got 3 more attacks after this. Okay, so I'm hitting on 4s now because you've made me all sad and injured. So that's only 5 hits. There's many misses. And what I need is a couple of 5s here as well. Just the 1. Now this is AP2. If you fail this, the Manticore is dead. Not on the tray.
Oh!
It's gone. Does it explode? Will it take me with it? No. Well done, mate. He's done really good. He's done really good. Yeah. Last time I used him, he popped up and got overwatched by a Titanic unit, because you can do that, and he got blown off the table and went back underground again. It was very sad.
I'll attack over there into your termagants.
Keep on running me over.
1 hit. 1 wound.
Okay. Another 1 dies. I've not done very well with my termagant saves, but they are somewhat expendable.
And your attack's back.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, we'll just do all of that off camera. Yeah. I might kill the Chimera, I might not, but we'll do it off camera. Let's take a look at what you've managed to achieve. You have killed a big monster here. You've really injured this one. And you've also taken out Tyrone as well. I am now down to just 2 injured big bugs. I will get to respawn some termagants into this squad here, though. Woo! And that's it. I'm not looking very healthy. We'll do a summary of Tyranid turn 4. We'll see if we're able to pull some stuff out of the bag. And if we are, we might have a turn 5. But we'll see how it's looking. And we'll be back at the end of Tyranid turn 4. Lambast him! Lambast Simon!
Again.
He has deployed Teleporter Homer. They were deploying a Teleporter Homer. Therefore, they could not have killed Tyrone. He lives!
He's back. He's back.
He lives. He's still very, very injured, but he lives. Now, with that taken into account, you'll get 5 for deployed Teleporter Homer. You'll get 5 for area denial. And you'll also get 5 for assassination. Big 15 points. Wow. So on the one hand, he's back. On the other hand, Simon just got a big old bounty right there. So that is definitely pulled you back towards the victory on the points.
I don't know how I managed to forget that.
It's in the heat of the moment. It's exciting. You're going after big monsters. It's all gravy, baby. It's not a problem at all. So now we'll be back at the end of the Tyranid turn. Tyranid turn 4 has been completed. It was fast yet furious. The freshly resurrected Tyrone turned round and went, you know what? They're not engaging the tank duel anymore. Neither am I. And he just picked the Avenger out of the sky. It did take a CP reroll, but he was easily able to destroy it. The light paper flyer just picked out of the sky by the rupture cannon. Then the Devouragants were able to quite quickly just slaughter the 5 Scions.
My saving didn't help.
Yeah, it was decent rolls on my end, poor rolls on Simon's end, and all that's left now is a quivering mound of jelly that's been eaten by a bunch of Devourer bugs. Over here, we spawned 4 Termagants into the squad, and then they charged round, but after all was said and done, they tried to take the objective. They failed to take the objective, and sadly, there's now only 3 of them left. So the 4 that came back basically got bayoneted and run over. Terry's mad. Terry's mad, and she's gone in there, and she's absolutely beaten the crap out of that Chimera, and she's consolidated into those guardsmen who did nothing to her. She's slowly chewing her way down this line. She'll get to you. She's going to get him. Eventually, she's going to get him.
I don't get to you first.
And then over here, Tony did a synaptic pulse into this guy, almost killed him, 1 wound left. And then he charged in against the Chimera, but being degraded has made a huge difference because he's gone from getting like 9 or 10 hits to just sweet FA, to be honest. So he only ended up taking 6 wounds off that Chimera. It was decent, but he's doing all right because he's injured, but it's not what we expect from our Tony. He's a good lad. And then the last thing to mention is between all of the warrior and termagant attacks, we're able to bring this Chimera down to 1 wound. Now all of this is pretty good. The guard are looking pretty thin. The guard are looking no healthier than the Nids right now. They've got 4 vehicles which are severely badly damaged, below half strength or around there about. And they've only actually got 1 Lehman Russ, 2 Lehman Russes and 2 Chimeras that are still healthy. The Nids are also looking pretty badly damaged, but it's going to come down to the points. Now, we've had a little look at the points so far. A little tally.
Close.
It's close. So at the end of my turn, I was able to get... I drew engaged all fronts, no prisoners, and I also got overwhelming force. Now, I was able to get engaged all fronts for 3, because I had someone over here, Rippers over here, Tony back there, I should say. So that got me engaged, but I wasn't in all force, so I only got 3 points. And no prisoners, I easily picked up. I think I picked up three units this turn, so that was done as well. I've kept overwhelming force because this Chimera is on 1 wound, so I should actually be able to get that, which will be good. As it stands, not including overwhelming force, not including anything Simon's drawn for his turn 5, before we even look at turn 5 is what I'm trying to say, currently the Tyranids are on 29 secondaries to the Guard's 33 secondaries. So the Guard are ahead by 4 points there. But on the primary front, the Guard have only got 9 primary, and the Nids have managed to sneak in with 21, meaning we've got a 12-point advantage there. So overall, the Nids are ahead by 8 points. So we'll have to see what the Guard do in their turn 5. They're going to need some good secondaries and a pinch of luck on the primary, and they might just be able to do it. It's very close, but we'll find out what they can do at the end of Guard, turn 5. Gentlemen, the Emperor does indeed protect. Simon has drawn for his objectives extend battle lines, cleanse, and no prisoners, but you did need to use a CP.
Yeah,
so you have none.
No CP.
To get that across the line.
Yeah.
Now, extend battle lines you can do there and there, so you've got that.
Yeah.
Extend battle lines is in the bag. Cleanse, you can cleanse with this squad in combat because they've got a pistol and the infantry squad here, so you've got that.
Yeah.
And then no prisoners. Well, there's a few injured beasties around
Let's see
here.
what we can do.
There's a few injured beasties. We beasties. So that's your move. Your movement was the armored spearhead reformed into a spearhead, and now dint of casualties to your motor pool, they now are the tip of the spear.
Yeah.
And that was basically.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It.
So.
Oh, they came out of combat.
Oh yes, they did.
They got out and ran round.
They did indeed. They did indeed. So let's get to the good bit.
Okie dokie.
The shooting. Where are you starting?
Let's start here.
Heavy bolter and stuff into the Trigon.
Yeah. 6s. 5s.
5s indeed. You are in combat with me.
I have missed all of them.
Excellent. It's off to a good start.
Choppers.
5s to hit.
So
That's a lot of hits. And then
6s.
6s to wound. 1. It's been passed. It's bounced off the carapace. The thick ropey tail has flicked it away.
And the lad's going to raise.
This is what it's going to come down to. No. Did you get no hits?
No hits. Impressive. Right.
You know, one of your objectives is no prisoners, and it's not about your army, Simon.
Crack miss.
They are cleansing, are they not? No, they're not cleansing. Off you go. Off you go. It's a 6 to hit, though. Nope.
Overcharging the plasmas.
All of the plasma. Here we go. That is a hit. 2 hits. No, 1 hit.
1 hit.
1
yes.
hit. 5s to wound.
It's a wound.
He's only gone and bloody done it. It's AP. I'm assuming overcharged.
Yeah.
It's gone through. That is 2 damage. It's on 1 wound. It's on 1 wound. Bring it down.
12 shots, is it?
12 shots on the lasguns. Always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Can you bring down Tony? He's been an absolute goddamn champion. He's great. I've been wanting to make that joke all battle report.
Oh, he's got one through.
Just the one. Just the one. Can he be brought low? It's not in the tray.
Teasing.
He's all right. Bounces off. He's just screeching. He's just like, it's like Godzilla, but it's not quite down yet.
Engines here.
Engines here, tech pistol. It's an Archeo tech pistol, and it's a
Devastation.
strength 6 las pistol with devastating wounds. It is a hit.
Oh, it is.
He is 6. Oh, if you'd got that, would have killed him.
Yeah, it would have been.
Was that 5 though?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a wound.
Oh.
No! Tony, no! Ah, does it explode? Go on, take a few of the bastards with you. No.
Jesus wept. So he's done nothing all game and has just popped in.
Yeah, there's nothing I can... Oh, in a fit of rage! I've flung the tray down. Sorry, Simon.
It's a good job my Avenger's not there.
My Avenger's not... That's true, yeah. Oh, my days.
Oh.
Okay, so that's that done there. What have we got next?
Right, so he is going to go into... He's going to fire his chaff into those guys.
Perfect.
He's not got in his heavy bolters and into him.
Nice.
So 6 heavy bolters.
There we go.
That'll be 2 hits.
It will be.
No wounds.
No wounds. There you go. So I trust you. It's just for the viewer's pleasure.
And these are the so that's 1 auto wound for the stubber.
Nice.
And so 3 in total.
Is this on to the termagants?
Yes.
Okay. There is only 1 left. 1 mighty bug. Oh my god. You're throwing dice. I can't pick up termagants.
And the lad's going to rate.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. So hit on 5s because obviously it's stuck in combat.
6s straight through.
Well, we'll just roll those.
That's it.
Was that it? Very efficient. He's gone. Reinforcements. I shall use endless waves Endless waves. There we go.
That's no bother. Right.
So you will have killed all of my swarms.
Yes.
And I'll bar one, and I'll still have 3 left at the end of the game. Nice.
Right, the other Chimera now that he's freed up into him.
It's a Terry.
Yes. So heavy bolters.
I'm ready.
So that's 1 auto.
And a sustained.
So sustained.
And lethal. So you end up with 1 auto, and you end up with 3 other hits.
Yes.
It is funny when you get the 2 rules crossing over.
Yeah, honestly, it's baffling me. So
just the 1. Okay. It's okay.
Let's see now going on to 2.
It's okay.
So the stubbers.
Here we go.
2 auto wounds.
2 auto wounds. Get on that 50! I'm okay. It's flirting with the symbols, man. It's flirting with them.
Last guns. Oh, well, there we go. Last gun erased. That's 5 auto wounds.
Jeez.
And bloody hell. Could have done them on the bloody bolters, to be honest. No, 5.
Oh my god, 2 have gone through. Oh, it burns. No, Terry, no. Survive. Survive. Just like the stories, Mr. Frodo. The really good ones.
And the plasma inside.
Simon's just like merciless. It's like, and the plasma.
Which I'm going to overcharge.
Okay, he's overcharging that plasma. That is a hit.
It's not a wound.
It's not a wound. Do you hurt your own Chimera?
No.
You do not.
And I've got the missile launcher.
Okay. Does not hit.
Other Chimera into it.
This one?
Yes.
My God, sir. Okay.
How many have you got left now?
He's on 5.
Oh, you eat
Oh my God. Not like this. Not like this. So that is...
5 auto.
Yeah, but that's sustained hits.
Oh.
So you need to do 5. So you've got 5 auto wounds that I need to take.
And another.
And then another, you roll your 6 wounds on top of that. Or have you already done 1?
No, I've done 1 wound. It's 6 is to wound. Is it 5 to wound? Or
It's 6 is to wound.
Yeah, so I've got another 5 hits to roll.
Okay, yeah. 1 more. So 6 in total, I believe.
6 total.
6 in total. Wowza, Rooney. She's gone.
Hey!
She's gone. No! Come on, just explode! No, she's too graceful for that.
And
She's so graceful. She's fucking giving birth right on the back of her. She's so graceful.
and just out of pure
No!
spite.
Not Tyrone! Not Tyrone! We had a truce, damn you! We had a truce!
Then you popped my favourite, well, after the hell.
I did.
You popped in first.
I popped all of your favourite vehicles.
Yeah. So, Tank Commander.
Oh my God. Oh no! Not like this!
Nine, yeah.
I'm tired, boss!
Pause.
4s. You have moved though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a 1-1 in there for the hit.
You don't get that with this guy.
Oh, good point.
Don't worry. We've messed it up every which way, but it's all balanced out in the end.
Take 3.
3. I've got to pass all of them. 2 up saves! 2 up save! I'll take that.
Last cannon.
Laser cannon. Laser cannon. It's a hit. It's a wound. 4 up save! I don't have a CP reroll. Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1, Simon. Hey! Explosion.
No.
Explosion. No. Oh my God. All of the big monsters are down. All 4 have been destroyed. We clung on as long as we could.
I believe it's your attacks.
Yes, it's you will get to shoot me first though.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
So tell you what, I'm gonna for once I'm gonna come around the side of the battlefield, change the perspective entirely. There we go. Whoa.
I'm going to try and do your warriors this time.
Okay. It's a bold strategy, Carl. We'll see if it pays off.
Oh, so 1 auto wound, 1 hit.
Okay. I've realised I've come over here, but now I don't have any dice over here.
So that's 2.
2. Can I have 2 dice, please? No. Not your dice. Damn your eyes. Okay, so I've taken 2 damage. Should have used your dice.
Stubbers.
Stubbers. 2 auto wounds. And that's it. And then I need 2 dice, please.
Keep your dice.
There you go. Oh no, you've got him.
How many's left now?
Still 2, yeah.
Right, because it's not fired its hunter missile yet.
Oh my god, no. Look at Acme rockets coming in.
Nope.
No.
Then I'm going to overcharge the plasmas in there.
Oh my god, just stop.
Oh!
God. Please.
One auto wound.
It's not, they say when it rains, it pours.
There you go.
I mean, more like in this case, when it rains, it's a goddamn tsunami. It's overcharged.
Overcharged.
This could kill you.
Well, I know, but you're going to kill me anyway, so...
Well, that is going to... Oh, I'm on a 6-up save because I'm in the cover. Nope, that's another warrior down. So, they're all dead, Jim. There we go. And then the...
Nope, doesn't kill me.
I was really... Yeah.
Then I've got the... what number's that? I think it's a las.
We have another weapon in the back. It's a 6.
It's a las cannon.
So even Chimera is a las cannon. Oh, I was kind of hoping you'd get it, to be honest.
That would have been quite funny.
Just Zot.
And then the...
Lad's gonna raise.
Lad's gonna raise. Fatal lad's gonna raise.
I do.
I should do with my lad.
I truly do, man. 2 Lasgun auto wounds, and then it looks like 3 regular hits.
Oh. No.
So the last guy can't.
Just 2, sorry.
The last guy can't die, but he can get very upset with life. No, he's okay. Now in my return, I will get 5 attacks from the warrior. He's going to hit on 3s. He's.
No, that was shooting.
Oh yeah, I guess I get to attack now. I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but okay. Now, so with my attacks of the warriors, I have done a wound to you, and this will be at -1.
Hey!
Oh, okay.
Now, before you do your turn, Gaunts, he's going to fire across.
Oh, what did I do wrong?
Well, I'm not got to the combat phase yet.
Oh, did you have more tanks?
Well, yeah, he was going to fire into those bad boys.
Oh, okay. So we were just massively out of sequence because I got overexcited.
You got very overexcited.
I'm sorry. I apologise.
So, 5.
So this is the last tank, is it?
Yeah.
He can't shoot his battle cannon, but he can shoot everything else.
Yeah.
So okay.
4s.
Oh my god, these heavy bolters are just going absolutely. The wrath of the Emperor is in them.
So that's 2 auto wounds.
And then you get to add 2 more hits back in.
Right.
And then you get to roll all those to wound.
So these will be 3s.
Yes. So that's 6 in total.
6 in total.
However, you got to 6 eventually.
No, I was thinking because you're on. I've got re-roll all hits because you're on an objective. But
but you already got.
I can't remember what I missed. So.
2 misses.
All right. So 6. There you go. 8.
One was a 3. Was that 2 4s? Was it?
That was a 6.
One on to hit.
Oh, to hit. No,
it was 1
more.
more. There's 1 more.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's
Don't
okay.
forget you're in combat.
Yeah. Oh, sugar. What I've done, I'm dead. 4 dead. So we'll go for those 3. And we'll go for this one. I just want to kill this Chimera, man.
And heavy stubber.
I should probably take my dice out.
Re-roll all of them.
Yeah, let me take my...
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Oh, 1 hit.
1 hit. No wound.
wounds.
Okay, you clear your dice. I'll clear my dice. It was vexing me terribly.
So you've done your attacks with the warriors.
I have.
So
you got a las cannon on your tank, haven't you?
Oh, are you? No.
Yeah, it does hit.
Does it?
You got to take aim.
Oh, that's a good point. And it wounds.
It kills one. Alright, now I get to attack with my... Now I've done my attack with warrior, so you get to attack with the Chimera.
How many warriors left? 1?
1 full 1. 1 full health 1.
Let's go into the terminals.
Oh, I need to... don't worry, we'll do it. We'll do it at the very end.
1.
1 the termagants?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's fine. So he loses a guy. So that's all good. And then we're going to do this completely wacky out of sequence, but don't worry. It's fine. We've caught it live on camera. But I'm speaking in vague terms now. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is my termagants. Everything's fine so far. It will all become clear and you'll go, you bastard, in a moment. Okay, no, so nothing. So what we've forgotten, but we'll do it now, is I did say I was going to do my Shadow of the Warp.
You did, yes.
And so we'll work it out, and we'll work it out now.
Okay.
So, if you're Shadow, let me just check your cleanse. You can still do that if you are battle shocked, so it's not going to affect that, and it won't affect that. Okay, so you need to do this unit first. So for those that don't know, I'll explain for you back home because it's obviously been a bit confusing. I declared off camera to Simon at the beginning of the guard turn I was going to do a Shadow of the Warp, and then we both just got excited and forgot about it.
Yes.
So we're doing it now at the end of the turn, but it's very easy for us to work out what points it would affect. So it's not going to be a problem. So it's a little out of sequence, but we've done
Well,
it.
that wouldn't have affected anything because I wasn't on that.
Could affect that for your extend battle lines if both of those units fail, because then you won't hold that objective.
Yeah.
So that squad first has failed, and your tech priest has failed. If you want, you don't have your CP because you redrew your card, so you can't get that one now.
Right.
Shadow in the Warp's doing something, boys. Okay, it's good that we caught it, man. Okay, now over here you've got this Chimera.
So, because it's 7.
7's okay, yeah, and then this Chimera.
I need one, don't I?
Yes, so that's
The
fine.
other Chimera's fine. And they're all fine.
Okay,
over there.
so now it's just the only other squad that matters is this one.
Yeah,
fine. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. So literally it was just jibbing you on extend battle lines. If there's anything you could do to fix that, we can do it off camera.
No,
it's
it's
fine.
not. That's gonna cost me the game.
Do you really think?
I think that's 5 VP, isn't it? I've just lost.
You don't have a CP at all, do you?
Nope.
No. You used it to redraw your card, so you can't use it to.
So when would I have made that?
So you use your CP to when you pull your cards, you use your CP then to re-pull one.
Yeah, but when do you play that?
I play that at any point, basically.
Any point.
I can play it at any point. I can play it in my turn. I can play it in your turn.
Right. Okay.
So I basically would have played that at the start of your command phase, straight away, very beginning.
But then that unit would not have been on the field to play at that point.
That's true. So you're okay.
I think so.
You're okay.
Is that right?
Or unless I don't do it in your command phase.
I don't know. It's your rule.
We'll check.
We'll
check. If it's in the command phase, you're fine.
Yeah.
If it's not in the command phase.
Yeah, I think because they were on the table at that point. So
now, that's all very that's all very confusing, but we'll work it out, so it's not a problem. Could be big though.
yeah, very swingy.
Could be very big. End of guard turn 5. It's been a big one. There's basically no Tyranids left. You know what? Let's just go straight into the Tyranid turn, and let's find out what we draw. All right, we are back at the end of Tyranid turn 5 and the end of the game. Now, first thing we need to do is clarify Shadow in the Warp. I want to apologise for a little bit of waffling at the end there. I was
not right, yeah.
I was only saying half of what I was thinking. Basically, it didn't end up mattering. Shadow in the Warp doing its usual thing of sweet FA because these guys were inside the Chimera transport. We checked, and Shadow in the Warp takes place in the command phase. So they were safe. For once, being in the void protected them. We then did the rest of the Tyranid turn, and we drew a couple of cards, we redrew one of them, and the end result was that we were able to score with overwhelming force and bring it down. Now, we were able to get all of our overwhelming force and bring it down points simply by killing this Chimera. That got us 3 for overwhelming force, 4 for bring it down, which was very nice.
Nice.
I then got very excited and was like, the squad's going to jump out. If I kill the squad, I can max out overwhelming force. Simon's face fell. It looked like he was about to just throw a punch.
Again.
And then again.
Third time this game.
And then we checked the card, and technically, because they were in the Chimera, they weren't on the objective. So again, I have been thwarted by these Chimeras. Because they weren't on the objective start of the game, so they don't qualify for overwhelming force. Damn.
We think.
I'm pretty certain that's the case. The Chimeras, they don't
Talk about saving mine.
saving your ass.
Side.
Now that was really big because if the Chimera thing hadn't been a thing, you wouldn't have got extended battle lines. That would have been 5 less points, and I would have got overwhelming force, which could have been 2 more points for me.
Yeah, but it would have been 2 less because I maxed. It would have taken me down to 43, so it would have been 2.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Would have been, could have been a 4-point swing overall, roughly overall. As it is, it wasn't a 4-point swing. That had quite a significant impact on the game. I mean, it's very thematic that the Chimeras were the deciding factor. for the Steel Legion, I feel like that's only appropriate.
Yeah.
The final score, we'll stop speaking of riddles. The final score was the Steel Legion were able to max out their secondaries, getting 45 points, and the Tyranids were able to get 36 on their secondaries. Then it came down to primary. The Steel Legion only got 19, struggling against the Swarm, but the Swarm was able to get a respectable, not great, but respectable 27 points. If only I had not abandoned my home objective for 2 turns. If I had held my home objective for a turn, I could have got 2 more points.
Yes.
And that would have caused the game to be a draw. But as it is, I did not do that. And Simon, very, 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 very good game. Victory to the Guard, victory to the Imperium, and a victory for a force that hasn't seen the table in many, many years.
Yeah. Came back after the second turn's horrific dice rolling.
Which didn't help because we forgot your Lehman Russ rules. Maybe it wouldn't have been quite so bad. But that was a really, really fun game. And that was tense, but in a nice way. It wasn't tense because we were trying to jib each other. It was just both players played the heart out, but very much above board. And it resulted in an incredibly close game with a couple of rule shenanigans and a couple of mistakes on my end, resulting in a victory for Simon and the Steel Legion. Maybe you should be called Steel Simon now, because you've got nerves of steel. You never break, you never bend. You see the games out to the end, and you snatch victory from the claws of defeat.
I think someone's already got that one, that nickname, haven't they?
Steel Simon.
Well, no, Steel. Somebody.
The Steel. You're thinking of Seal.
No.
Kissed by a Rose.
I'm sure there's a YouTuber who's called Steel.
Probably. At least one.
Yeah.
At least one.
I'm not going to nick the name.
Oh, my days. But that was a really, really good game. I really enjoyed that. Just diving straight into some... Tell you what, we'll dive into... We'll clear the table, and then we'll dive into some final thoughts. Game over, man! Game over! But not for the Guard. That was a crazy game.
Yeah, I think that's the closest we've ever had.
Ever.
Yeah.
In any practice, in any tournament, in any casual game, in any battle report.
Yeah.
And for me, it felt like that it was a very tiring game. I have to say, my brain wasn't obvious from some of the mistakes I was making in the verbal diarrhea. I was definitely struggling by the end. But for me, it was an incredibly satisfying game because it was Guard versus Nids, which is always a good one. But secondly, it was a Swarm army that didn't feel quite as oppressive as the last one.
Yeah, it was fun to play against, actually. Nice mix again. I mean, those things are horrific. You said they're a bit rubbish, but trying to pop that thing at the top of the table was...
The Trigon. The Trigon. Terry the Trigon. Terry and Jerry. Yeah.
The shooty guy with these in cover...
Tyrone.
Oh, tell you.
If I'd had 2 of them, I think I would have won the armour duel.
Yes, yeah, very much so. Obviously, I'm not the most optimised armoured force that you could have taken, or I could have taken, but yeah, they're still there, they're still going.
Well, that's the big thing. I mean, and this is the thing with Lehman Russ battle tanks. At the end of the day, they're never the most optimised, but they're never the most unoptimised either. And I do feel like, as someone who was on the receiving end of them, it felt like they weren't blowing away entire units single-handedly. It felt like you had to concentrate the battle group.
Yeah.
But whatever you concentrated it on, it died.
Eventually, yeah. But
it was just grinding it down.
Yeah.
And obviously you've not played Guard in a little bit, so you're not used to grinding the enemy down. Normally it's just big hits with like Paladin blobs and stuff. But how did you feel about using the Guard?
I love this army. Still love it. I've not played it for a while, but it's still will always be my army. Looking forward to
your first and truest love of the Warhammer table.
Look forward to whenever the Codex does drop, and hopefully see that the Steel Legion
pseudo Steel Legion attachment,
does something nice. Much playing that. I haven't played your infantry last week, and really don't like the infantry. I do like the tank guard. I think that's kind of.
And well, for you, it didn't come down to the infantryman and its rifle. Yeah. It came down to the Chimera.
Twice.
Yeah. In 2 separate occasions, the Chimera rules were made a huge difference, and that's really good because whilst we definitely, I would say, had 2 far less optimized list. I was struggling with anti-tank, but that I feel like Nids in general struggle with anti-tank, and I made it a lot worse for myself. But then your list wasn't optimized even slightly, I would say. And you had the foundation of chimeras, but what I found really fun was just the fact that we had 2 unoptimized lists, but there was still very much lessons that could be taken away from that. Like, it was not just a fun meme battle report. If someone gets to the end, they go, holy crap, those chimeras, they protect me from this, they allow me to do that, they mess with my opponent's secondaries. There's a lot of depth to them that I think people dismiss.
Yeah, really, really good. And again, I've always said this, and I know you said it in the past, that if your infantry is still in after turn 3, you're doing well. If they're out before turn 3, it's not going well.
It is the eternal litmus test. Am I all in by turn 2? I've probably lost the game. I've never won a game with my Steel Legion when I've got out turn 2.
No. And I think, historically, I would have taken the 2 squads out there on my right, your left. Keeping them in is probably
won you the game.
Won me the game, to be fair. And I think that's don't take them out unless you absolutely need to kill whatever it is. Leaving them in the Chimera. It was 130 points, sort of whatever. 140, 150 for that squad. I mean, that tied up your whole flank for the whole game.
It tied up a warrior blob and essentially 2 termagant blobs over there just by parking on the objective. And I mean, this is the big difference. I think a lot of players, they think they have to do something with every unit every turn, and your infantry in the Chimera they don't feel like they're doing something. I'm not doing anything with them. No, you are. They're still alive. And by still being alive, you're able to then do those late game plays. And I definitely feel even more so. I feel way more so than Infantry Guard. Infantry Guard weirdly now feels like an army that plays in the first 1 or 2 or 3 turns. Steel Legion, Met Guard, whenever I've run them, especially in 9th, even more so in 10th, they feel like a turn 4, turn 5 army. You've got to get to those late turns.
Yeah, very much so. And I do love the Avenger.
The Avenger was good, man.
Actually, I brought that thinking it was going to be a bit of a meme. The first thought was I'm going to bring something that's worse than the Macarius, and it's not. It's not. No, like I said, if I could sell a kidney, I'd have 3 of them.
I'm definitely going to get one of them now. I want to get one of them, maybe. I mean, I really want 3 of them and 3 lightnings, but I don't. Sadly, I'd need to sell many an organ to get that. I think my final thought on the whole thing would be it was a very close game, and I think it came down to it was like the OC game again, wasn't it? It was the primary game again. And this time it didn't quite work as well. And I know you could look at my list and just say no, that was the problem. But the last thought I would have is that reinforcements on Tyranids doesn't feel as good as reinforcements on Guard.
I think the difference is that you've only got 6 units and not 9 or however many you had. They haven't got the special weapons.
I had
different.
11. 12. I had 12 units last time.
But certainly the way to play it, and I tried against your Guard and I stuck to it this time, is don't blow a unit, get a unit down to 3 or 4, and then get yourself into a position where you've got 3 or 4 units down to 2 or 3 models and sweep them off, and then you can only bring 1 back. So that is definitely the way. And a blob of 4 guardsmen or a blob of 4 little bug things
don't do anything.
So don't blow them off the board unless you absolutely need to. Of course, it helps being guard against that because I can actually see you.
True. And I could have probably used that anti-blast stratagem a bit more, but I always felt like I tell you what, I needed that cheeky CP reroll in my back pocket every turn. I needed it to pass a save here or get a charge there. It was needed, that CP reroll. So it's difficult to say, but I agree 100%. Like that turn when you picked up 4 blobs in a go and basically took out the 5th one. That was turn 3.
And that's what I was playing for. I didn't want to take units off each turn. And I think the other thing, we talked about it earlier, this board set out, and I know it's a bit of a, having 2 L-shaped ruins in the middle of the board.
I enjoyed it.
It makes such a difference.
I really, really enjoyed the board setup we had today because it felt like we finally cracked the case when it comes to we want a nice immersive board, we want terrain everywhere, but actually, if I could say, it felt like we were fighting over a city block.
Yeah.
There was a big central building, and there was every ruin mattered.
Yeah.
You know, the forest mattered. The little ones we started off with for the line of sight blocking mattered. The line of sights in the middle were never quite right. You had to actually sacrifice some born soldiers to get what you needed to do. It felt like it was immersive. It wasn't overly competitive, but it was that fun. It was that well balanced. That balance.
I think that makes it. The terrain, I do think, makes a huge difference. And again, we go back. You know, we're doing Adepticon next year.
Yeah.
The terrain we'll probably see over there is going to be somewhat more sparse, so that'll take a bit getting used to. But terrain makes the game. I think it really does make a huge. When you got the terrain right and the firing lines, and you know, actually, it gives you more. It gives you decisions, as opposed, you know, quite often your decision is which unit do I shoot. Well, actually, it's what do I sacrifice to shoot that unit? So yeah, definitely think that was a really great table setup.
I tell you what, it's the one thing I'd say was Steel Legion, and this would be my closing thought on the whole thing, is you do need those nerves of steel, because the fact that you not only had to think, right, I've got to play my objectives turn 4, turn 5, and I've also got to kill my opponent. I need to. I can see him coming. I can see him getting head point. It doesn't matter. I've got to trim that fat, and then you've got to have that turn 3 hammer blow. I think a lot of other players would have got to the end of turn 2 and would have gone, that's it. That's it. And the fact that you had to have that plan from the beginning and had the grit to see it through, I thought was really, really cool, man. Exactly how the guard should be. You have a plan, you goddamn stick to it. And if it goes off, you win the game, which is awesome. But Simon, as always, thank you so much for coming down. Personally, I think that was the best game we've played yet.
Yeah, it was very good.
Not one-sided even slightly.
Apart from that one with the Gene Stealer Cult, I'm still bitter.
That was the funniest one. But this was, for me, the most satisfying, and I'm hoping the most back and forth as well.
Really good. Enjoyed that. It was every turn I was thinking someone different was going to win.
Yeah. Every turn.
2 I thought I was against it. Turn 3 I thought I'm all over this.
Turn 4 I did a summary Tyranid turn because I thought there's no point doing turn 5. And then turn 4 turned around and I was like, oh my god, we're back in! I'm coming in with the steel chair! It was really, really good. And all I'm going to say now is I'm going to get back to the painting desk and paint that Exocrene. A little bit peck of more Tyrannifexes as well. But thank you so much for coming down, Simon. Thank you for the game, and thank you to all the viewers for watching it. It really does make a huge difference, you guys, watching the videos. If you can, please smash that like button if you enjoyed it, and also don't forget to subscribe to never miss an episode. I also want to say a big thank you to all of our Patreons and channel members. They are the lifeblood of the channel. They're what allow us to do our battle reports and also at the same time get more armies together, so we don't just have the same things battling out all the time. So big thank you to them, and if you want to support the channel, go the extra mile and help create more content, then please consider becoming a channel member or Patreon supporter. That's all for now. Thank you for watching, and of course, as always, we'll see you guys next time.